Tonight's game is brought to you by
Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet Buick GMC, TLG Peterbilt, West Plains Bank and Trust, Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, Goebel's Collision Repair, Miller's Satellite and Home Store, Iron Brand Realty, Par 4 and more, Wilbanks Tire, Habitat for Humanity, MSU West Plains, Car Mart of West Plains. Also brought to you by Butler Heating and Air, Hawkins Home and Lawn, Ozark Independent Living, Cape Electric, SMP Quality Auto Glass, State Farm Insurance Agent Justin Shelby, West Plains Wind Supply, Simmons Bank, Ozark Hills Realty, Don's Auto Service, Shrimp Runner, and brought to you by Edgeler and Harper, Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, Rick's Truck Repair, Bailey Chevrolet and GMC, and Wood Mechanical.
And now West Plains Zizzers football on the official home of the Zizzers, Hot Country KDY.
And we come to you from Zizzers Stadium for a Friday night in high school football on Hot Country KDY. West Plains hosting the Poplar Bluff Mules. It is blackout night at Zizzers Stadium, Ozarks Healthcare, with this wonderful event as folks fight cancer of all forms. You see a lot of people wearing black here tonight. In fact, the Zizzers will be in all black as they host the Poplar Bluff Mules. Kickoff coming up here in about 5 minutes. Paul Knight to my immediate right. We even have Mr. Mike Renfro with us in the booth tonight. Far side over there, Mr. Drew Joyce taking care of the video stream back in the studio. Jacob is on the board producing for us this evening. Well, the Zizzers are, Paul Knight, I'll ask you a question, and I want a honest answer from you. When the year started, if you'd been told week 7 you'd be 4-2, would you believe that?
No, I'll be honest with you, Harlan. I thought if we could get 3 wins in the regular season, and I had a couple of teams marked as wins, but we played awfully well against Bolivar last week. Even though the score was 35-12, they had 2 plays. I mean, they had 2 plays that scored touchdowns. Other than that, we completely dominated them. And, Mountain Home, we could play them 10 times. We might beat them once.
Yep.
If they fumble the ball a bunch like they did last week on their loss.
They're just so explosive, though. I mean.
And then Branson, we were talking about it earlier. Branson beat us, and then they turn around and lose to Parkview, who we thumped.
It's just unbelievable.
You just don't ever know. But what I will say is they got a chance to win tonight's ball game. Next week we got Marshfield coming here, and then the last week of the regular season we go to Carl Junction, and Carl Junction sits atop of our district standings by a point over us and by a 1/8 of a point or 8/10 of a point over Rogersville. So it's really a tight battle for that district number 1 seed.
And if you can figure, and it's very possible that West Plains could win out.
Oh yeah.
And especially they play Carl Junction the last game, so that could take care of itself right there.
I was going to say, you get a win tonight, you get a win next week against Marshfield, you go to Carl Junction, and it's going to be a battle for the top spot because Carl Junction and West Plains will both be in the driver's seat for the win, and you take home the district championship and you get a first-round bye. And sometimes that first-round bye is a blessing and sometimes it's a curse, but I think in our situation it would be a blessing. It'd give some guys a chance to kind of recover.
I thought when the year started, if we won, and I was kind of like you, if we won 3 games, that would be about right because we're so thin that when you get injuries to the people you can't afford to get hurt, well, that's really hard to recover from. But we've been pretty fortunate with an exception anyway. Aiden Judd, we've lost him for the season.
Judd's out. Dominic Hale is out. You can see him, he's down there on crutches. And like you said, Harlan, when you lose those 2 guys, you lose 4 starters because they were both offensive and defensive starters. And, but we've had guys step up. The Zizzers, I was trying to think, number 88, Caden Warden stepped up at that cornerback position and did a fine job last week playing that cornerback in place of Hale. So, you got to step up because, unfortunately, in football, injuries happen. And you just hope that you don't have very many of them and you don't have any serious ones. But when you do, you got to have somebody step up and play the game, and right now we have.
More than any other sport, football is about injuries or avoiding them and being able to fill the gaps when they do happen. That's what the good teams do. West Plains has been pretty fortunate number-wise injuries, but we've I think, got past when we started this 3-week thing where we played the three in a row that were going to be tough. You had, who was it? Branson, Rogersville, Bolivar.
Bolivar, yeah.
If you thought if you won one out of those three, probably going in, that'd be all right. Wade won 2 out of 3, though.
Well, I was going to say, you start with Branson, Rogersville, Bolivar. Bluff normally is pretty good. Unfortunately, this year they're not. They're 1-5, and they got their first win last week and against a team that had only had 1 win. So it's a situation. But we know one thing about Bluff: they got athletes. They're going to have some kids that can run the football, throw the football, and catch the football. And we're about ready to go with the kickoff as the Zizzers won the toss. They deferred to the second half. And the officials are warming up. They walked from the 50-yard line to the 40-yard line and back. So they're warmed up, ready to go.
63 degrees at kickoff time. West Plains will kick it from south to north to start the football game. Poplar Bluff will have 2 deep receivers, both back at the 5-yard line.
I was going to say one of those is number 10. That's Colt Clifford, a junior wide receiver. And the other one's number 22, Devin Ferguson. Cobb will kick it away.
It was
about ready to play.
1 touchdown difference last year. West Plains won at Poplar Bluff. And now Cobb will kick it away to start the ball game. If the official will blow his whistle, there we go. Cobb approaches, and this game is underway, and an angle kick to the far side goes out of bounds. They must have someone fast back there.
I was going to say they must not. I was going to say it looked like Buckner last Sunday against on the game on TV when we kicked it out of bounds, and they get it at the 40. But I think in high school you get it at the 30 or 35 or make them re-kick.
You got an option. I believe it's going to be at the 35-yard line, though.
The Zizzers are lining up like it's going to be the 35, and the official's stepping out there with the white hat. He says 35-yard line where it's going to be 1st and 10, and Bluff comes to the line of scrimmage. And Harlan, we're about ready to play some football.
All right, we're ready to get it going. The Zizzers will play defense to start the game. Bluff on offense from their own 35-yard line. They'll line up with a wingman in motion. They fumble the snap, bobbled it, carried around the right corner to the side, hemmed in, tackle made, loss on the play, and West Plains used some mishandling of the football in the backfield. Jackson Hunter on the stop.
I was going to say, Jackson Hunter, if you run to his side, he's going to make a tackle. And they ran toward him, and he was there to make the tackle along with the outside linebacker who stepped up there, and that's Gavin Marshall, number 20. And there's number 88 again. We talked about him earlier filling in. Caden Warren stepped up to help us as well, and it's a 2nd down and 11 for the Mules from their own 34.
They'll line up at this time with only the quarterback in the deep set with 5 wide. Quarterback looks left, throws left. That ball is high, tipped, incomplete.
And almost intercepted. That ball went right through the hands of the wide receiver and was almost picked up there by number 11 for the West Plains Zizzers. That's Joshua Long. And that would have been a pick 6 had he picked it up because there was nobody between him and the goal line. And he's playing with a cast on his right hand, so it makes it a little difficult to catch the football one-handed.
Gage Earnhardt is the quarterback for Bluff. He is a 6-foot, 190-pound junior. He is, again, lined up with 5 wide. He'll look left. He'll pump. He'll throw it high. Ball tipped away, incomplete. Excellent play in the secondary that time. The safety came up. I'm not sure which.
That was the safety that came up was number 13, Jacob Moore. But the man that made the play was number 11, Mr. Cast, out there at that cornerback, came up from behind and knocked the ball away. And it's a 4th and 11. And the Zizzers are going to get the ball early here in the first quarter.
So success on the first series for the defense. Now let's see if the offense can get something going. They'll get the football. Question is where? West Plains will have 1 man back deep to receive the punt.
They're bringing heat.
Here's the approach. The kick is high and left. It'll hit and take a Poplar Bluff bounce inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10. Good field position for West Plains right there. This West Plains offense has averaged 45 points a game the last 2 weeks. That's phenomenal.
And a lot of it is centered around number 7 and number 24 for the West Plains Zizzers. Of course, number 7, that's Ethan Miller, the quarterback. number 24, Jackson Taylor. Those are the two guys that have been carrying the load, and Miller has been doing a fine job of getting the football to the wide receivers. And they're going to get a chance here as they come out with 4 wide receivers to the left side.
On first down for West Plains from their own 43, first play of the game. No score at Zizzers Stadium. Taylor in the backfield left to the quarterback. And the snap. Miller will fake it, throw it, and it's caught in the slot by Moore. And they try to rip the ball out, but he hangs on to it, picks up 7-8 yards, and it'll be second and short.
Second down and short because Moore caught the ball right there in that little gap between the cornerback and the outside linebacker and picks up about 7 or 8 yards and brings up a second down and about 2.5 for West Plains from the side of the Poplar Bluff 49-yard line.
Offensive line has been really good this year protecting the passer for West Plains. Haven't given up a ton of sacks. No tight end. Snap, handoff right up the middle. And that'll go for short yardage, but it should be enough for a first down, quite likely, as the defense tackles Jackson Taylor just across the Poplar Bluff 47 near the 46. That should be a first down.
Let's see where they mark this one. They're going to use the yard. Oh, we got officials that use the yard lines because both the officials on the sidelines had it marked halfway between the 46 and 47.
That really bugs you, doesn't it?
That does. It really does because we just got an extra half a yard. First and 10 for the Zizzers.
Quarterback alone in the backfield. 4 wide to the right. They throw it to the flat that way and caught by Moore. 45-yard line. Tackled at the 41. So he'll pick up 5 on that play.
And I was going to say, I've already noticed right now the official stepped up to the 40-yard line. And it's going to be a first or a second down and about 4 from the 40 on the throw and catch as Moore on the receiving end of a nice throw by Ethan Miller.
Good play on first down. Let's see what happens on second down. Wide receiver will split out wide near us to the left side of the formation. That's Malachi Maupin. We have whistles blowing.
I think we got an illegal substitution. Yeah, Maupin. Equipment problem, I think. Yeah.
Huh. All right, so with
his
that,
pads are showing.
Memphis Wade will come into the West Plains lineup, and he'll line up wide left. Sophomore wide receiver. Now on second down, the snap back, rolling right. Miller looks down the right side, tipped incomplete. Trying to get that ball to Jacob Moore, I think it was, on the far side.
Yeah, it was. Jacob was the intended target. It went off his hand and almost intercepted by the defensive back who was behind him. Brings up a third down and about 4 for the West Plains Zizzers offense from the Mule 40-yard line, Harlan, and throwing the football around tonight. 1 carry by Taylor, and that's about it.
Short passes haven't really pressed it down the field yet, but West Plains now they're in probably 4-down territory anyway. It's going to be third down and about 4. Single running back, fake it, throw it, underneath, caught, falling backward, first down at the 35-yard line of Poplar Bluff. So they needed 4, they got 5, and it's a first down for West Plains.
First and 10 West Plains for a 5-yard pickup. They mark it right at the 35-yard line, and the Zizzers have another first down as they continue to move the ball through the air. We've had 1 run that picked up 3 yards, and that was the only run of the ball game. Clock's running at 9:20. We got no score here in the first quarter from Zizzers Stadium.
We've seen West Plains put together some long drives at home this year. Here's the snap. Handoff right up the middle. Jackson Taylor bounces off a couple people, but then a couple others wrap him up and tackle him after a gain of 1 to the 34-yard line. You said before the game that Bluff didn't seem to have a whole lot of size on their
number 81's a big old boy. I looking at the roster, they list number 81. They list him at 6'2", 178, but he looks a little bigger than that. And the nose guard's a big old boy too. Second down and 9 from the 34.
Motion from the right flank. Bobble snap. Throw to the flat. High pass, and that's caught out to the 30, 25, 20-yard line, 15-yard line, 10-yard line before the tackle's made. And West Plains picks up a first down, and it's probably going to be first and goal to go on the catch and run by Gavin Marshall.
I was going to say they're going to mark it right at the 10-yard line, so it's going to be first and goal from the 10 for the West Plains Zizzers as a nice throw and catch as Gavin Marshall caught the ball in the flat, turned upfield, and had a couple of good blocks by the wide receivers and got a hole and found some yardage.
He wasn't dancing. He was headed for home, boy. He was headed straight toward the goal line. Now on first down, it's first and goal to go from the 10-yard line. Jackson Taylor left to the quarterback. Miller takes it, hands it off. Taylor darts inside, and he'll be wrapped up after the ball loose on the floor, and it's going to be Poplar Bluff football.
Got
a turnover.
Turned it over. Got knocked away, turned it over at the 9-yard line, so Bluff gets the turnover. The Zizzers have an opportunity to put points on the board, and they fall to the ground as Taylor dropped it, and it's first and 10 for the Bluff Mules at the 10-yard line.
I noticed on a tackle earlier in the drive when Jacob Moore caught a pass, he was gang tackled, and somebody came up and they swiped like they were trying to rip that ball out. So that's maybe something that they concentrate on. I don't know, but they forced a turnover there.
First and 10 for the Mules from their own 10-yard line. Second time of the ball.
3 to the right, 2 to the left. Quarterback takes it and fakes it and runs it and gets hit and picks up a yard to the 9. Well, I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage now.
I was going to say, I think he may have lost a half a yard, but they'll probably mark him right at the 10. But those down 3 doing an excellent job of getting some penetration, and it brings up second down and 10 as they put it at the 10. And you talk about those front 3, of course, number 74 leads the pack. That's Jackson Hunter. Number 79, Peyton Allen, plays that nose tackle, does a good job of covering both A-gaps.
Poplar Bluff now on second down and 10. Handoff, running back around the left end. Slow play and a slow result, and the tackle is made. Gavin Marshall assisting on the tackle with Jackson Hunter, and there will be no gain on that play.
Number 62, Raiden Wilson, he's filling in at that linebacker spot for Judd, and he came up and disturbed the runner just enough to allow him to get Hunter and who else you said there in on the tackle. Nice play by that inside linebacker, came up and did his job, filled from the inside out. Didn't make the tackle, but he slowed him down enough so somebody could.
You got to have speed on a play like that. That was way too slow developing. Now it's third down and 10. From their own 10. Quarterback looks left, pumps it, throws it over the middle. Ball is caught underneath, and the hit made. That's going to be short of the first down. I think it's going to be close.
I was going to say they got him marked up to the 20, but he never got to the 20. He got tackled at the 18-yard line, and, well, they're going to give him a first and 10.
Gabe Garcia
that was
on the tackle. That's not a first down. I don't know what they weren't thinking.
Close, but they're going to give him a first and 10. And
no, they're not.
Yeah, the referee, White Hat's giving him a first down. They marked it at the 20-yard line, and
that's preposterous.
He didn't even get close to the 20.
Well, at least he put it on the yard line, Paul.
Yeah, he did put it on the yard line. That gives them a first down. Oh, my gosh. Good thing they don't have instant replay in the high school.
Wow.
You'd be calling for one there.
That was not good.
6 minutes to go, first quarter, no score. Bluff has the ball at their own 20.
Gage Earnhardt in the backfield, and the snap from center. He throws it over the middle on a slant and incomplete, and the intended receiver, Xavier Jones, heard footsteps.
He heard footsteps because his hands never got away from that number 11. They didn't get out very far. They were right there by the number 11 because he didn't want to get popped.
He grew dinosaur arms there.
Did. He couldn't have clapped.
Man alive.
So, yeah, I was going to say that was obvious.
If there's justice in the universe, we'll get a turnover here because we should have the ball.
We should have got on a punt, yeah.
Earnhardt looks left, throws it, slant over the left side. That ball's caught, 30, 35, 40-yard line. Tackle made at the 43, and it's a first down, a little down and out pattern, actually down over and up pattern.
Yeah.
We called it slant down in high school.
I was going to say that was a nice throw by the quarterback and a good reception and then a lot of running after the play all the way out to the 45-yard line. So they picked up 25 on the pass play, and it's a first and 10 for the Mules at their own 45-yard line.
Same formation, 3 wide right, motion man from the left side. Quarterback throws to the flat, to the right side, ball caught, 45-yard line, 50-yard line. across the 50 to the 44-yard line. He stays in bounds, and that's a first down, gain on the play of 11 yards.
Ball caught there by Devin Ferguson. Ferguson that time did a good job of avoiding a tackler in the backfield as the Zizzers were there, but couldn't make the play, and picks up about 12. And it's a 1st and 10 now at the West Plains 43-yard line for the Mules with 5:10 to go here in the first quarter.
Clock continues to run. Gage Earnhardt takes the snap, looks right, throws over the middle, a high pass caught at the 30, 25, tackle made at the 21. That may have saved a touchdown on the tackle that time by Josiah Long. That's another first down for the Poplar Bluff, and they'll move that ball down inside the 25 to the 21-yard line.
Caden Jenkins once again right down the middle of the field, caught the ball in the gap between the free safety and the linebacker, and then fortunately we were there to make the tackle, knocked him off his feet at the 21-yard line where it's 1st and 10 for the Mules, and they're moving the ball through the air.
21-yard gain on the last pass and run by the receiver. Now on first down from the 21-yard line of West Plains. Poplar Bluff threatens. No score in the game. 4:33 to go in the first. Quarterback goes to the left. Different quarterback now. Turns it up aside. He's running at the 10, the 5, and a touchdown. And he just ran past everybody. Colt Clifford, a 6'2 junior, came in, played quarterback, and there was no question what the call was going to be. He was going to run the ball, and obviously for good reason. He's quick.
He's quick. He got into the end zone in a hurry. So a 21-yard run for the Mules, and they have the early 6-0 lead, and the guy that just scored the touchdown is going to hold for the extra point.
4:23 left in the first quarter. How big was that blown call on the here's the ball kicked and blocked, and the Zizzers stopped the extra point, but you look at this, you wonder in the long run how important that blown call on that third down pass play is going to be.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because that led to the touchdown. 4:23 to play in the first, 6-0. It's Poplar Bluff on top. We're back in 1 minute on KDY.
Are you needing to sell your real estate? Seek help today from the professional realtors at Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty. Their agents have decades of combined experience and are experts in all areas of real estate, including commercial real estate, farms, new construction, and of course, residential. So if you are looking to sell, turn to Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty at 1822 Porter Widener Boulevard in West Plains.
Hawkins Home and Lawn. Best brands, best service since 67.
It's yard cleanup time. Hi, this is Anna. Time to get busy, and we have just what you need. A full line of power equipment from Husqvarna. Chainsaws, leaf blowers, trimmers, and all the accessories. And of course, Husqvarna, Gravely, and Aaron's mowers. Plus, we service what we sell. Stop in and see us today in our West Plains and Mountain Grove stores.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Have a whistle on the ensuing kickoff by Poplar Bluff. Dead ball offside on the kicking team, so they'll back up 5 and kick it off again. So Poplar Bluff Mules 1-5, coming off their first win of the season last week, and they take an early 6-0 lead here. It's not good to give a team that struggled confidence after they won a game last week and they come out and score first here tonight. They're feeling pretty good about themselves right now, probably.
Yeah, I was going to say they feel pretty good, and you know, both teams have found, to be honest with you, Harlan, I don't think we'll have maybe 10 or 15 running plays a half because both teams are throwing the ball around, short passes, and we had one rush for 21 yards for a touchdown, but other than that, it's all been throwing the ball, catch the ball, and then run.
Let's try that again. Here's the kick. Line drive caught in the air at the 28-yard line. Return good to the 40. Near the sideline, 45, and driven down in midfield. And an excellent return by Jackson Taylor. And West Plains has a short field to play on to start the series.
Taylor made a nice decision there. He caught the ball on the line drive. He was moving forward, caught the ball, headed to the sideline, gets to the 50-yard line, where the Zizzers have it now, 1st and 10, down by 6 as they turned the ball over on the 9-yard line, and the Mules went down and scored.
Turned out to be a 91-yard drive for Poplar Bluff. And now West Plains We'll start this drive as soon as we have a football.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know who they've got. A football guy on one sideline and a football guy on the other sideline, and they don't know which football is supposed to be in the game.
Well, each side uses their own football, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think West Plains, they're going to mark him out at the 48 instead of the 50.
Another
odd spot because the sticks were already the sticks were already at the 50-yard line, and now they're at the 48-yard line. I don't understand.
Okay, first down.
Oh, well.
Spread formation with 3 to the right. Motion man is Jackson Taylor from right to left, right there to the right of Ethan Miller. Back to throw it. He is down the left sideline. Long ball got to Moore there.
Oh.
He's got it. And a touchdown for West Plains. How about that?
Oh, no flag either. Nice throw and catch there for the West Plains Zizzers. Covered 52 yards and took about all of 3 seconds.
The difference between a 50-yard touchdown pass and a 52-yard touchdown pass ain't that much. It still counts 6, and we're tied here in the first quarter, and West Plains will try the extra point.
Well, that was a good throw and a nice little catch.
Good adjustment
by Moore. Yeah, good adjustment to the football.
Here's the kick. It's up. It's good. The sandwich goes through the uprights. 4:07 to go in the first. It's 7-6. West Plains back in a minute on Hot Country KDY.
Helping in your community is a great feeling. Howell County Habitat for Humanity is working on building their 31st home this year. If you would like to be a volunteer, it is easy and quite rewarding. Habitat for Humanity needs volunteers to work on Saturdays. To step up to be a volunteer, call or go by the Habitat Restore at 1109 Porter Wagoner Boulevard. Do it once, and if you have fun, do it again. Howell County Habitat for Humanity, helping families one home at a time.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
Ready to kick it away. West Plains taking a 7-6 lead. Cobb on the kick. Another angle to the far side, and that's going to go. Oh, it bounces off of one of the mules. It's loose on the floor, and a big pileup. Looks like Poplar Bluff.
It hit the chain. It hit the chain.
It did.
It hit the chain. Yeah. But they're going to call it a dead ball at the 31-yard line or 26-yard line, and now the officials are talking to each other because that ball hit the not the chain gang, but the chain itself, and that should be out of bounds. Now they're going to pick it up. What are they?
I thought it hit one of the Poplar Bluff players and went out.
No, it hit the orange first down marker.
Okay.
I guess that's in play because they're marking it at the 26.
Well, that's out of bounds.
Yeah. Well,
how can you do that?
I don't know. These guys, they've got some questions to answer.
Earhart at quarterback from the 26-yard line of Poplar Bluff. He's back to pass. He throws it down the seam, down the middle. Got a guy. Oh, almost intercepted. Almost intercepted by West Plains.
Caden Warren.
Caden Warren's been all over the place already.
He had that ball hit him in the chest, and he just forgot to catch it. And the defensive back coach is asking him, what are you doing? But it's a 2nd down and 10 as the ball was thrown to Warren rather than anybody else, and unfortunately Warren didn't make the play. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. We got a 7-6 Zizzer lead.
He could hear the Sports Center music playing, couldn't he?
Yes, he could.
He is headed down the left sideline. That'd have been 6, maybe. On 2nd down and 10. Back to throw Earhart to the right flat. Ball thrown nicely and caught. And the tackle made, fumble, loose ball. It's got picked up by West Plains, or are they going to say it's out of bounds?
They're going to say it's out of bounds.
If it's out of bounds, it's going to be first down for Poplar Bluff.
Now they got to take him back to where he fumbled the ball because he fumbled it forward. You can't fumble it forward. And we're having a little conversation. And we'll get this straightened out here eventually. I was going to say the first down's the 40 is the 36, and the official that's spotting it says it's on the 36-yard line, which
they call a personal foul.
There's a flag back there.
Oh, there's a flag on the field.
Yeah.
Oh, back inside the 15, 20-yard line.
So that's going to be 15 added on to the reception. So that's going to take the ball all the way down to the Zizzer 49-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mules. And they got a 16-yard penalty because they're going to mark it at the 48.
So Poplar Bluff continues to benefit from the officiating so far in the ball game. Now it's first down from the 48-yard line. Fake it, throw it to the right. Ball bobbled, caught, and the tackle will be made inside the 45 and around the 43-yard line.
Nice throw and catch, and like I said, Harlan, this game will be here till about 11:30 because we're going to throw the ball around. I think both teams are going to throw it around, and it'll be a long evening. Fro said he's not going to be here till 11:30.
Well, the Glendale game only lasted till 11, so maybe we can be out of here before.
Well, maybe we can get out of here by 10:45.
3 to the left, 2 to the right. Gage Earnhardt takes it, throws it over the middle, and a little slant, little hook pattern caught at the 35-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of about 8.
Clock stops on the first down. We got 3:12 to go in the first quarter. Zizzers lead 7-6, but the Mules have it at the West Plains 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
Colt Clifford is in the ball game for Poplar Bluff. He's the guy that looked like a Lamborghini going between cones.
He's out here wide to the right side. You think they may throw it to him?
I'd try to get it in his hands all the time as fast as he is. Here's the snap on first down. They'll run it to the left, turn it inside, and lose a yard on the carry by Caden Jenkins, 160-pound senior running back. And West Plains defense wasn't fooled at all on that play.
Those down 3 linemen did a good job that time. The outside linebacker, number 70, or the inside tackle, number 79 and number 73 for West Plains. That's Rucker Freeman and Peyton Allen did a good job of getting to that football and helping reel it in for a 1-yard loss.
Now on second down. Again, the wide out to the far right side is Colt Clifford. He's to be watched. Roll out play to the right. They'll throw and throw it wide and out of bounds. That time Gavin Marshall was covering and he fell on the coverage, but the ball was thrown over the head of the intended receiver, Xavier Jones, and now it's 3rd down and 10.
The bad thing about the Bluff passing game is that quarterback has the ball in his hands maybe a second and a half.
It is very hard to put any pressure on.
Yeah, unless you've got a free lane, you're not going to get to him because he gets rid of it before anybody gets close to him.
2 minutes, 1 second left in the quarter. West Plains 7, Poplar Bluff 6. Here's the draw play up the middle, slip tackle, and another slip tackle, and into the secondary, and that's going to be close to a first down at the 25-yard line. Boy,
missed 3 tackles.
Have really tackled pretty good this year. That time we just didn't tackle very well at all.
Didn't tackle very well at all. We had 3 missed tackles, 1 in the backfield and 2 before the first down marker, and now it's 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line for the Mules.
Drew Joyce says that kickoff actually hit a Poplar Bluff Mule player.
Okay.
Back to throw it. Looks to the left to the side. The low pass caught. Great open field tackle on the far side of the field that time. And it's going to be a good pickup on the play, about 8 yards, it looks like.
Puts the ball down at the 17-yard line where it's 2nd down and about 2.5, 3 to go. And West Plains Zizzer defense is going to have to step up here as the Mules have it inside the 20 with less than a minute to 10 to go in the first quarter.
Wyatt Dew on the last tackle. Second down, 2 to go. Earnhardt takes the snap. They roll short side of the field to the left. That's actually Clifford on the run. He is hit, knocked out of bounds, short of the first down. He should be about a yard shy from what it looks like to me. But
yeah, I was going to say,
who knows where they're going to mark it.
I was going to say they're going to spot it at the 15, which
right
means
on the 15-yard line.
Which means it could be a first down or it could be just short. What are they going to say? The sticks haven't moved yet. Now they move it, and they say it's just short, so it's going to be 3rd and a half a yard. Once again, number 62, that's Wilson in on the stop. 3rd and short. Big play here.
Running back to the left, Earnhardt at quarterback. Takes it, hands it off, and that's going to be a first down. He just needed to look like, to me anyway, break the 15 and just a little more, and I believe he got it.
I was going to say, but the officials are holding up a 4th down sign, Harlan.
Are they really?
Yeah, they are. They're holding up a fist, which means it's 4th and 1 or 4th and less than a yard from the 15-yard line. So big play here for both teams as we're inside 25 seconds to go in the quarter.
I think Poplar Bluff got a bad mark that time. But now
it's getting closer to even.
4th down and inches. And we'll get timeout with 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Bluff will go to the sideline. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Zizzer Football on Hot Country KDY.
Do you have assisted devices that you no longer need? Such as a wheelchair, a walker, a cane, or shower chair. You can donate it to Ozark Independent Living. They will in turn give it to someone in need. It's local people helping local people. Ozark Independent Living in West Plains at 1098 Avenue, 417-257-0038.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
All right, Jacob, we come back here with 14 seconds to go in the first quarter. 7-6 the score. It's been pretty entertaining, actually.
It's been a good football game to watch. I mean, Bluff's thrown it around. They've had a couple of good runs. Their touchdown was a 22-yard run. And whenever number 10 touches the ball, you better look out because the guy can fly.
Here we go. 4th down.
And guess who's the quarterback?
4th and inches, and now Colt Clifford, the speedster, moves back there at quarterback. The snap, he takes. He runs left, turns it inside, gets a first down to the 13. He only needed inches. He got a couple of yards on the play.
1st and 10 for the Mules from the Zizzer 13-yard line. Tonight's game brought to you by Wood Mechanical Heating and Air Contractors. Don't forget to call Wood Mechanical if you need some help. We got the end of the first quarter, Harlan. Both teams have headed to the sideline already.
And at the end of one, it's West Plains 7 and Poplar Bluff 6. Back in a minute on KDY.
If you have 10 minutes and online access, you're ready to open a new checking or savings account with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Already a customer? Just log into digital banking and click Add an Account, making the switch to West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Welcome. Simply visit westplainsbank.com and click Open Account. 24/7 convenience, FDIC insured, free debit card and e-statements. It's simple and convenient to open your account online with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
This is Ginger with Miller Satellite and Home Store. If you're needing affordable and reliable internet, then we have a package for you. Give us a call today at 417-255-1972 and ask about our new HughesNet Lite plan for only $49.99 a month with a $10 savings a month for the first 12 months and only a one-year contract. Once again, that's Miller Satellite and Home Store, 417-255-1972, or check us out online at millersat.com.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
12 minutes in, 12 minutes ready to start the second quarter as West Plains and Poplar Bluff are locked up in a 7-6 game. Poplar Bluff is 1-5, but you look at their scores, they've only been really blown out twice. They've been in most ball games.
Well, I can see why they could be in ball games because they've got, like I said, Harlan, they've got athletes. One of them's at the quarterback position right now, number 10. That's Colt Clifford. and he's the one that scored the touchdown for the Mules, and he's at quarterback right now, and he can run the football.
He is to be watched closely. Now on first down from the 13 and a whistle, and it was going to be Clifford on a sweep around the left end, but flags went everywhere.
I think West Plains may have been offside, but I'm guessing. They're pointing. Dead ball. Oh, procedure. Starting to even up.
All right.
5 yards. Doesn't hurt.
I saw the referee make a motion telling one of the Poplar Bluff players, he took his hand and made a quick, abrupt motion like one of the linemen maybe came up just a little bit quick with his hand on the ground.
Second down and 15, or first and 15, excuse me.
And on first down, they'll have 3 wide to the right. They're not bashful about throwing it, that is for sure. Here's the snap. Earnhardt back in at quarterback, throws it over the middle. That slant is caught, driven back at the 12-yard line, and the Zizzers in the play there. So a pickup of about 7, maybe 8 yards on the play.
And the receiver, it was the Colt Clifford, the speedster they have. It plays quarterback some. He's also a wide receiver. Takes the ball down to the 11. It picks up about 7. Brings up second down, and we'll call it 7.5 or 8 yards.
Obviously, Poplar Bluff has some speed on the outside. And now it's second down, 7 to go from the 11-yard line of West Plains. Poplar Bluff trying to get the lead back. They throw it to the flat left ball. Bobble caught. That's a backward pass. That ball will be out of bounds, and that'll be a loss back inside the 15-yard, looks like about the 17-yard line.
They called that a lateral, which was a good call that time because it was obviously thrown behind him, and it goes out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Well, depends on who you talk to. Now the official's coming in and saying, are you guys sure that was a lateral?
They're going to try to wave this off as an incomplete pass. You watch. You want to bet?
The referee's trying to talk the line judge into it.
Now, the white hat has all the pull, right?
Yes, he does. He's in charge. Now he's going to talk to the other official on the far sideline who had the...
Told you.
Yep. Oh, my. And, Harlan, that was at least a yard, maybe 2 yards behind the quarterback.
It's awful.
That was
awful.
And we're at home.
All right, let's do something else. Third down. 7 to go for the first down. Again from the 11, should have been the 19. Back to throw it. Earnhardt, left quarter. That ball is incomplete. Whoa, boy, that was close.
I thought he may have caught it and just lost it when he hit the ground. The kind of way the officiating is going so far.
I'm waiting for the referee to walk in and say, you sure he didn't have possession and that shouldn't be a touchdown? It's fourth down now.
Fourth and about 8. So the Zizzers with an opportunity to get the ball back here because looks to me like Bluff is going to go for it on 4th and 8 from their own 12-yard or 11-yard line. They picked up a yard on the incomplete pass.
I don't think their kicking game is real stable, so it'll be Colt Clifford at no, it'll still be Earnhardt at quarterback.
Zizzers trying to figure out who we're supposed to cover.
Here's the snap, rolling to the right. Pressure on the quarterback, throws quick. Ball up is tackled short of the first down.
Nice play there by number 20, the outside linebacker for West Plains. Gavin Marshall hit the receiver just as he caught the football, and he stops him at the 5-yard line, and it's going to be Zizzer football, 1st and 10 from the 5.
They had to get to the 4-yard line, and as soon as he got to the 5, I got a little worried, but the Zizzers held, and they have the ball first down and 95.
Good crowd on hand tonight for Cancer Awareness Night. It's blackout night here at Zizzer Stadium. There's a lot of people wearing the black.
It seems darker, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Lights are bright, though.
Absolutely.
We didn't have lights last week in the booth. We got them this week.
You had to come home for that.
Yeah, had to come home to get the lights on.
First down from the 6-yard line. Toss play, sweep play to the right side. They'll turn it inside. Tackle made at the 9. Jackson Taylor got body slammed pretty hard, and he gets up slowly at the 9.
And we got a little pushing and shoving going on at the bottom of that pile between some of the guys in the black shirts and some of the guys in the white shirts. We even got a finger point or two going on, Harlan. We'll have to pay attention to that later on in this half.
Second down after a gain of 4.
Ball's right at the 10-yard line. It's amazing. Right at the 10.
The job that Jalen Ackland has done with this offense for West Plains, it's just remarkable. Here's the snap. They'll run another draw play right up the middle. They'll burrow ahead across the 10, maybe the 12-yard line. And West Plains will be forced to face a third down situation here.
America's Car Mart of West Plains at 1702 Porter Wagner Boulevard. Another one of the fine Zizzers sponsors for our football season here in 2025.
Warren Lawson carried on the last one. It's now third down. They've got to get the ball to, it looks like, the 16-yard line.
Yeah, 16 or just past the 16. So it's third down and about 3.5. Got the big guy in the backfield now, number 4.
Lawson carried a little earlier. Here's a rollout to the left side. Quarterback Miller throws down the left side. Here's a ball caught going out of bounds. Was it
he is out of bounds. They're marking him out. They said he was out of bounds.
Incomplete. Fourth down, West Plains.
So here's your opportunity, Harlan. You were asking about the long snap because Hayden Judd, our long snapper, is, well, he's sitting on the bench right here with a cast on his leg.
You would imagine.
And we don't have a punter. Our punter decided not to go out there. Oh, who's our punter now?
Looks like Lawson's going back. I can't really. Well, I should use these.
I thought Cropper was our punter.
Here is the snap, and the kick is away. That's Miller kicking the ball away.
That's Miller, and got a great bounce. My.
Man, a lot of
that
top
flopped
spin.
The field around.
Little top spin on that ball, and it rolls way down to the 32-yard line. So it'll be first down from right there. That was, let's see, 32. That's almost a 55-yard punt. On the roll.
Yes, that was a good punt by Ethan Miller. I think that may be the first punt he's had all year long because Cropper normally is our punter, number 30, and he's playing defense, but he wasn't out there on the punt team. So it's first and 10 for the Mules. They trail 7-6, 9:24 to go here in quarter number 2.
No issues with the snap that time. Everything okay?
Yep.
And on the extra point earlier, so that's good. Here we go again, and it's Poplar Bluff with the football, and they have it at the 30-yard line. They'll run right with an option. The quarterback keeps, turns back against the grain, breaks 1 or 2 tackles, tackled at the 35-yard line. So a lot of running for about 5 yards.
Yeah, he did a lot of running, a little option play, and he cut it back against the grain. And Zizzers was there to make the stop. Picks up about 5, brings up second down and about 5 from their own 36-yard line, Harlan.
Time in the quarter, just under the 9-minute mark. A lot of time to go.
Zizzers on top, though, 7-6.
Right now, it's anybody's ball game. From the 36-yard line, Earnhardt looking left, throws it over the middle, and it's intercepted at the 40, 35, back to the 30-yard line, turning it back upfield and down to the 23-yard line. Lawson on the interception, and West Plains has the ball back on a big pick.
I think Lawson was the intended receiver. I mean, he threw that ball right to number 4, and Lawson made a good run back all the way to the 23 or 22-yard line. So West Plains got the opportunity. They got a turnover, and it's first and 10 for the Zizzers from the Mule 22.
I was following the pass on my field binoculars here, and as I went downfield, the ball disappeared. What happened? And I looked up, and there he went the other way. 8:33 to go. Now West Plains up 1, trying to tack on. From the 23, quarterback busted play.
Oh, Miller.
Here's Miller wide open field to 15-yard line. He breaks 1 tackle and gets to the 10 for a first down. And a pickup on that play of about 13 yards.
And it was a nice no call as our wide receiver literally tackled a guy at the 5-yard line trying to block downfield, but he didn't block. He tackled, but he got away with it. First and 10, West Plains at the 11, Harlan.
This is big. If West Plains could punch one in, you just kick the extra point, and you've got an 8-point lead.
Yes.
Which would be very important here.
Yes, it would.
From the 9-yard line.
Somebody moved, and unfortunately, I think it was the black jersey moved first. They're marking it off against the Mules, so offsides. That'll take it down to the 6-yard line, where it's going to be first and goal, or first and 10, as they had it on the 11. Now it's on the 6. They can still get a first down, but I'd rather see a touchdown.
1st and 5 now for West Plains. Full house backfield. 3 running backs back there with Ethan Miller. He looks to the sideline. Jalen Ackland gives him the play. Here's the snap. Power play, running left. Jackson Taylor cuts it inside, gets to the 3-yard line, and is driven back right there. I'll give Poplar Bluff some credit because I think, at least so far in the ball game, they seem to tackle pretty good.
I was going to say they don't miss many, and got to hang on to the football because we've lost one fumble inside the 5-yard line this evening, so we need to hang on to it. It's second down and about 2.5 for a first down, 3.5 for a touchdown. Big play right here, Harlan. Full backfield again.
Let's see if we run between the tackles here with the formation the same. Marshall in the backfield now. A quarterback keeper right up the middle. Miller to the 2, and he is
There was
blocked.
nothing there. Nothing there as Miller goes to the 2-yard line. I think they're going to spot him right at the 3, I think, Harlan. Well, let's see where they're going to put the ball down. One official says the 2. The other official says the 3. They mark it at the 3, so no gain, and it brings up 3rd down and 3 from the 3-yard line, and we need to put this ball in the end zone.
And now the officials stop the clock. No, they don't. Now we're ready to go again.
Now they stop the clock. We're going to have a conversation. We have way too many conversations. Now we're ready to go. I shouldn't say much because I've never been a referee, except in basketball.
Here's the snap. Handoff and a broken tackle. Dive to the 1-yard line. I believe it was Lawson on the carry that time.
And I think he got inside the 1, so that should be enough for a first down as they mark it. They mark it at the half-yard line. And it's first and goal from the half-yard line. It's time for the tush push.
I get rid of that.
Oh, they will. It's gone. Next year it will not be legal.
From the 1-foot line, handoff. Warren Lawson, get in there for a touchdown. Touchdown, West Plains.
So with 6:12 to go in the second quarter, the Zizzers capitalize on the miscue. Lawson gets the pick. Lawson gets a touchdown. And the Zizzers lead 13-6.
So with just over 6 minutes to go in the half, West Plains finds themselves in a much more comfortable position than which we started, trailing 6-0. RC back to try the extra point. Snap high, hold down. Cobb's kick is blocked. And so the difference, instead of 8, is 7. And there we had a little exchange issue from the snapper to the holder. That's with 6:12 to go in the first half. 13-6, West Plains. Back in a minute on KDY.
Broken Bow Archery is ready to serve you for this fall's bow hunting season at their new location inside Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains. Stop in today and see our full line of top-tier archery equipment and accessories, expert staff, and services for everyone from first-time to the seasoned hunter. Be ready for the challenge at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply and Broken Bow Archery.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
Is it about time for a new heating and cooling system? Butler Heating and Air, your authorized Trane dealer, says now's the time. Because now through November 15th, you get an instant rebate on a new Trane system of up to $650. Get unbelievable comfort and reliability with a new Trane system from Butler Heating and Air. It's hard to stop a Trane.
BHA, Butler Heating and Air. Call 256-7984.
Building lasting relationships, one customer at a time. West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
6 minutes to go in the first half. 6:12, and West Plains will kick it away from left to right. Reed Cobb has it teed up, and the Mules have 2 deep inside the 10-yard line. 6:12 to go in the half. West Plains up 13-6.
And I don't think either one of those two deep guys is going to see it.
After the blocked extra point. No, what we've seen earlier, probably not. Here's the approach and the kick.
And as soon as I say that, we kick it out of bounds again.
Out of bounds around the 15-yard line, so it'll be Poplar Bluff ball at their own 35 with 6:12 to go in the half.
1st and 10 for the Mules. They trail 13-6. We got 6:12 to go in the first half, and pretty good football game here, Harlan, here at Zizzers Stadium, and a pretty good crowd on hand, too.
Quick, how many times does Poplar Bluff run the ball?
Well, a touchdown and
one,
maybe two others.
Maybe.
Number 10, if he's quarterback, they're going to run it.
He's going to run it.
He's going to run it if he's the quarterback.
But I mean out of a formation, handoff, tailback, or stuff like that.
Once. 22 carried at one time, picked up about 12 yards on a counter where he broke about 3 tackles.
Earnhardt back at quarterback for Bluff, throws right sideline, ball fumbled and incomplete. Get on the ball, just in case, incomplete. On the lateral pass, we know if you throw it sideways, it's automatically incomplete.
It's incomplete. And that time, nobody moved except the team in black. So it's incomplete pass. Ball set still at the 35-yard line. 2nd down and 10. Clock stopped. That play took 2 seconds. We scored with 6:12. It's 6:10 now. I need to run the clock.
That's not a really good pace, is it?
No, I need to run the clock.
3 wide right to the left again. Earnhardt from the 35-yard line. His team down by 7. Here's the snap, looking right, throws underneath, bad pass, low, incomplete.
They call it complete. They're going to mark him for a 2-yard loss, Harlan. They're going to mark him back at the 33-yard line.
Well, he shouldn't have tried to catch it.
Well, I didn't think he did, but the referee on the far side marked him down at the 33-yard line. So it's 3rd and 12. And the clock continues to run.
No, it doesn't.
Well, they're trying to get it to run.
It's an incomplete pass.
Well, but they marked it's a 2-yard loss.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I say. And the officials gave them the start the clock about 30 seconds ago.
The throw looking left to the sideline. Ball caught. Really nice throw and catch. Out of bounds at the 45. And that's going to be probably a 1st down for Poplar Bluff.
I was going to say they got enough. They got 1 more yard than they needed as number 6 made the reception, Logan Slack. And Slack got out of bounds at the 46-yard line, so it's a 1st and 10 for the Mules. Clock stopped now, and it's started back up even though he went out of bounds. So we're kind of making up for that last time.
West Plains leading by 7, 5:40 to play in the half. The quarterback takes the snap. Up motion man, handoff to him, going around the right side, finds a little gap, turns it upfield, across the 50. Good tackle at the 46 to stop the play, but not before. A nice run, and Poplar Bluff sets themselves up with a 3rd down situation here.
I was going to say Ferguson picked up about 8, brings up 2nd down and 2 after the little run, and there's one more run to the list because he did that play before and picked up about 12.
They pick and choose very well. I said
yes, they do.
3rd down, 2nd down, and a long 1. Maybe closer to 2. From the 46 of West Plains. Bluff on offense. Man in motion. Snap. Throw wide to the right. Pass caught. Missed tackle. Dive forward. 42-yard line. And a 1st down for Poplar Bluff. And it's a razor-thin margin that came close to being a big loss on the play.
I was going to say we were in the backfield, had an opportunity to make the tackle. Unfortunately, we didn't. And he picks up enough for a 1st and 10 down at the West Plains 42-yard line. So it's 1st and 10. Clock is running at 4:52 to go here in quarter number 2, and the Zizzers lead by 13-6 score.
Receivers will split out wide. Bluff will throw to one of them. Quarterback hasn't really shown much of a zeal to run the ball himself yet. Here's the snap to him. Running play left. There's the quarter. That's Ford, and he'll be tackled in the backfield. Back at the 44-yard line. Lawson again with another really good play on the tackle on Colt Clifford, who has shown real quickness, but that time they ran to the short side of the field.
They ran to the short side of the field, and Lawson got upfield and was able to get a hand on the running back. And I got to admit, Colt Clifford's pretty quick, but he's not very big, not very stout, because Lawson took him down with one arm. Second down and 12, Harlan.
3 to the wide side of the field. Earnhardt pumps, throws it over the middle, high pass, caught, missed tackle, and another missed tackle, and the tackle made it to the 31-yard line. West Plains couldn't get him on the ground, gain of 13, and a first down for the Mules, and they keep the ball with 3:40 to go in the half.
They've got the ball at the West Plains 31-yard line, 1st and 10 on a nice throw and catch. The receiver there, number 11, Xavier Jones, and he made a nice little move to make one guy miss and set up an opportunity to get down the field and pick up the 1st and 10 for the Mules, who now have the ball at the West Plains 31-yard line with less than 3:30 to go in the first half.
Ideally, you'd put more pressure on the quarterback, but like you said earlier, there's no time.
He gets rid of it in a hurry.
Here's the snap. Gage Earnhardt with a man in motion, hands it off, sweep play right, turns it up, hit, dropped close to the line of scrimmage as Gavin Marshall came up and made another really good play from the linebacker position. Not much on that play. It'll be second down.
Marshall, that outside linebacker, saw what was coming. There was nobody to block him, and Marshall made the tackle. No gain. Second down and 10 from the 31. Inside 3 minutes to go now here in the first half. Keep them out of the end zone, Harlan. That's the key right here.
Poplar Bluff would like to score, obviously, but they also would like to eat up most of what's left of this first half and not give West Plains another chance. West Plains will get the ball to start the second half. 3 wide left to the wide side of the field. Let's see if Earnhardt takes a pop at one. Nope, it's going to be short to the sideline. Rolling catch out of bounds at the 24-yard line. That's going to be a pickup, but shy of the first down by about 3 yards.
J.R. Latham on the catch that time. Caught the ball, dropped out of bounds, picks up about 7, brings up 3rd down and 3. Clock stopped. No, clock's running. He must not have got out of bounds.
I don't think so.
So we're at 2 minutes to go in the half. Mules have the ball at the West Plains 24 on a 3rd and 3. Big play here for the Zizzer defense. Find number 11.
Oh, I'm looking for 10. They now have 1 running back to the right of the quarterback, 3 left, and the handoff in the backfield. Tackle made immediately, and that was, who made that? That was
79, I think.
Rucker Freeman on the tackle, the interior lineman. Great play, no gain, and now this will bring up a very key 4th down situation.
4th down and about 3.5 from the 24-yard line. We're inside a minute 30 to go in the first half. Big play here for the West Plains defense, and you know that number 16, Earnhardt, he's the quarterback. He's going to be looking to throw the ball. The Zizzers better get up in their face because somebody's going to get it quickly.
Let's see if we blitz on this play. Here's the snap. We blitz. And the throw to the right side. High and incomplete. Josiah Long on the coverage that time. And that'll bring up West Plains taking over the football on first down with 1:10. Make that 1:11 to play in the first half.
Long with the tackle there, number 11. Playing with a cast on his right arm, breaks the pass away, and the Zizzers have it 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line with 1:11 to go in the half. And Harlan, do you play conservative here and take the 13-6 lead, or you try to score? Got 3 timeouts left.
As well as West Plains throws the ball down the field, I would take a crack at it, at least one. Try to get Jacob Moore one-on-one down there, and he can out jump somebody for the football. From the 24, roll out to the right side, and Miller flagged down in the backfield up the right sideline. Ethan is tackled across the 30 to 34. That's right at a first down, but a flag down in the backfield, and that will be against West Plains.
I was going to say, we had 2 guys moving at the same time, and you can't do that. That's an illegal shift, and it's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Zizzers, so that'll take it back to the 19-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 15 for West Plains.
Offensive coordinator Jalen Ackland played pro football in Canada. You can do that in Canada.
You can do anything about anything you want to in Canada.
You can knit an Afghan and go 8 guys in motion.
And you can play with 12.
That's true.
Yeah.
On a 110-yard field.
Yeah. That's 75 yards wide.
Wild. Now with the Zizzers backed up 5, it's 1st down and 15.
1st and 15 from the 19-yard line.
Miller takes it. Handoff, draw play. Taylor, big hole, 25, 30-yard line. Cuts it out wide. Big block downfield. 45 at the 50. Jackson still going inside the 40-yard line to the 38.
Talk about a big play.
43-yard run.
That was a heck of a run by Jackson Taylor as he took it, found the gap, and a nice block on the outside. I think that was number 15 that made the block on the outside that helped him get away. That's Gray. And the Zizzers have it down. We got a timeout on the field, Harlan. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but life got in the way. Kids, work, bills. It felt impossible. Then I discovered Missouri State West Plains has flexible programs that fit my schedule. Now I'm training for a career that gives back with job security for my family. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Helping others and building a future for my kids.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities. Feller Construction is a family-owned and operated company serving the southern Missouri area. They provide various construction services from the smallest remodel to custom-built homes, all at a competitive price. Feller Construction of West Plains would be honored to be your builders for all your building needs. Contact Feller Construction at 417-257-7275 to schedule your project today.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
First down, West Plains, 37 of Poplar Bluff, 41 seconds to go in the half. Roll out pass to the right side, throw it back deep down the left side. Got a guy open in the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. Touchdown to Josiah Long, I think. The lights are off, so I can't really tell you.
I think it's Taylor. Is that Jackson Taylor?
That's Josiah. I think.
No, it's number 4.
No, it's Lawson.
Lawson has 2 touchdowns tonight.
How about that?
That time a reception from, I forgot, how far was it?
41? I think.
No, it was 31.
31, okay, yeah. Whatever. Touchdown.
30, it's a touchdown. We're ahead now.
So 19-6. I would go for 2 here. And so West Plains will get the play in from the sideline.
Got on that timeout, so don't let that play clock. Well, it's down to 20. We've got plenty of time. 2-point conversion from the 3-yard line.
Boy, what a opportunity West Plains takes advantage of with just about a minute to go in the half.
And they take timeout.
Timeout's called by West Plains. They can't get the right people out there. So 32 seconds to go in the half. We'll take a 1-minute timeout on Hot Country KDY.
Remember the first time the kids climbed into your truck? Now they're growing fast, and that old truck just isn't keeping up. At Bailey Chevrolet GMC, we've got the right truck for every season of life. Built strong, safe, and ready for the memories still to come. Together, let's drive a Bailey Chevrolet.
This is John Bailey. I want to personally invite you to come by and see us in beautiful downtown Willow Springs and find your next truck today.
Need CPAP or BiPAP supplies? Skip the wait at Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment. Reorder easily from home using our Patient Hub app or website portal and get your supplies shipped straight to your door. For a faster, hassle-free experience, call ahead at 800-874-8504 or order online today. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, 1703 West 8th Street in West Plains. Our community, our commitment, our care.
What a play.
2-point conversion is executed, and West Plains now goes up by a score of 21-6. And so they make up for the blocked extra point a little bit earlier and now find themselves in a pretty good spot. So with 32 seconds left in the half, we'll take our standard break here. Come back in 1 minute on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Fall is here, and at Don's Auto Service, friendly faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the door. Don's Auto Service makes sure their expert staff gets you the best and most qualified information on your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered and are ready to get your vehicle ready for the upcoming winter months.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Edgeler and Harper Farm Equipment and Kubota have been helping people around the farm for over 40 years. You can get the job done and get it done right with the Kubota L-Series line of tractors, like the L2501 all the way to the L4701. See the powerful Kubota L-Series tractors assembled here in the USA at Edgeler and Harper.
Hi, this is Charlene Smith. Remember, we are two names you can trust, Edgeler and Harper and Kubota, Mountain Grove and West Plains.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
Here's the kickoff, big lane up the middle of the field. They cut it back, and this could go a long way. 40, 45, 50. Cross midfield, 40-yard line, and tackle made inside the 30 near the 26. And special teams rears its head on us again.
I was going to say that's why we haven't kicked to the deep receiver, because we just did, and he takes it all the way back to the 28-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mules at the Zizzer 28. Tonight's game brought to you by Global's Collision Repair on Old Port Road in West Plains. Relax, they'll take care of everything from here on out.
Some bad angles taken on the coverage that time. Really not taking an angle, just running down the field, and the guy running by everybody pretty much.
1st and 10.
20 seconds left in the half. Can Poplar Bluff convert here with the ball at their own 28-yard line? West Plains up 21-6, and the snap. Down the right sideline, ball thrown high, tipped incomplete. Good coverage over there by Josiah Long, I think.
Josiah, one arm long, knocks the ball away with a left hand, and it's an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. More importantly, Harlan, 15 seconds to go in the half. Zizzers with an opportunity to get out of this with hopefully a 14 or 15-point lead. Needed 2 more big plays right here. Probably 3 with 15 seconds left.
I think they may be out of timeouts. I'm not sure, trying to read the board. No, they got
1.
Or 1. Here's a snap back to the quarterback running to the left side. They'll spin the running back down at the 24-yard line. That time the ball carrier was Xavier Jones, and Bluff will call timeout.
Called timeout.
They don't take the timeouts off the board, do they?
No, they don't. Well, we're not going to go there. Anyway, they called timeout, and now there's 6 seconds left. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio. KKDY 102.5.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business, or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
It's rock chip season. Okay, let's be honest. With the roads around here, it's always rock chip season. When you get a rock chip, go see Kevin at SMP Quality Auto Glass. He can fix your rock chip and keep it from spreading and making your windshield look more like a road map. If you need a whole new windshield put in because you waited too long, he does those too. SMP Quality Auto Glass, next to DQ in West Plains. Show us your crack.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Time on the clock, 9 seconds in the half. Bluff has it at the West Plains 25. Throw to the right side, ball underthrown and incomplete.
Well, we got a 4th down. We've got 6 seconds to go in the first half, and the Mules have the ball. And
they put time on the clock.
They added 3 more seconds to the clock. Never mind.
So that was a free play, basically.
Basically, yeah. Speaking of free play, buy or sell real estate with Iron Brand Realty in West Plains, located right there on Porter Wagner Boulevard. You know, last Thursday night was Porter Dolly night.
Yeah, I remember that.
Downtown?
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Little downtown stroll.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Here we go. 4th down. Ball at the 24-yard line, actually. Earnhardt takes his time with the snap call, takes it. Looks right, throws it right, down the right side, double covers, intercepted at the 1-yard line, and sliding down smartly, Josiah Long as the half ends, West Plains with a 15-point lead.
We escaped tragedy there as Long made the interception, slid down. At the end of the first half, we got a 21-6 lead, And the Zizzers played pretty well, Harlan, there in the first half.
You know, Josiah hasn't played a ton of football, but, boy, he has gotten better fast.
Yes, and with one arm. Well, I shouldn't say one arm. He's got one hand.
Yep.
Because the other hand's covered up with a cast.
Halftime is here. West Plains ahead 21-6. We'll take a 4-minute timeout and return to Zizzers Stadium in a moment on KDY.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubauer with Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains. It's football season again, and that means tailgate season at Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. With a great selection and always the best price, you are sure to score big with more for your trade-in than anywhere else. At Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains.
Together, let's drive to Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains for great service and the best price.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Exploring the rainforest of Costa Rica? Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I'm right here to help lend a hand. As your local neighbor, I can help you look at things you want to save for, come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Because your money should work just as hard as you do to achieve your dreams. So whether it's being debt-free or free to roam the world, call me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
Driving in the fall and winter months can be challenging. You never know what Mother Nature will bring each day. Make sure your tires have plenty of tread. Give Wilbanks Tire a chance to sell you a new set of tires. Once you buy a set of tires from Wilbanks Tire, you can come in anytime for free tire rotation for the life of your tires. So once a customer of Wilbanks Tire, you will always be a customer of Wilbanks Tire. Wilbanks Tire, 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains.
Local people helping local people. That's what Ozark Independent Living is all about. Ozark Independent Living helps the disabled, the elderly, Medicaid recipients, and disabled veterans remain in their homes independently. Do you know someone who needs help? Contact Ozark Independent Living today in West Plains, 417-257-0038.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
There's nothing better than football. And just like the Zizzers bring power to the field, Cape Electrical Supply brings power to your projects. Whether you're a contractor, business, or DIYer, we've got the electrical supplies you need to hit a home run. From wiring and lighting to tools and expert advice, Cape Electrical Supply is your trusted teammate. Visit us in West Plains or check us out online. Cape Electrical Supply, powering our community, one connection at a time.
Looking for a place to have a private party? Par 4 and More, a country club for all, is your place. Reserve a private room with a private server, get 4 pizzas and drinks for one low price. Play indoor golf, get an armband for the arcade, and whatever else you need for your private party. Students can bring their student ID for 10% off any food. It's all at Par 4 and More, 2 miles past Walmart on the left in West Plains.
Shrimp Runner Seafood is now open in West Plains across from the Civic Center at 109 St. Louis Street. Call ahead or stop in and pick up fresh Gulf crawfish, fish, and shrimp that's shipped every week. Hey, make things awesome. You can check out Shrimp Runner's Boil Barn, serving up boiled shrimp, crawfish, and crab legs. Wow, it's spectacular. And it's right here in West Plains. Shrimp Runner Seafood and Shrimp Runner's Boil Barn. Check it out.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
We're back at Zizzer Stadium, and the Zizzer Pride Marching Band performs for the very good crowd that's here tonight for what would be, let's see, how many home games we got left?
We got one.
Next week?
Most likely 2, but we got one on the schedule next week as we host Marshfield. Right. Then we're on the road to Carl Junction for the final game of the regular season. And with the way the seedings are, and we kind of talked a little about it before we got on the air, the way the seedings are right now, Harlan, we're most likely going to be one of the top 3 unless something really bad happens to us. Carl Junction right now sits 1. Logan Rogersville is 2. We're 3rd, and we're out of first place by less than a point.
If you finish first in the district, you don't play a road game, do you?
No, you don't. And you get a first-round bye because there's only 7 teams in our district. And of the 7 teams in our district, we're going to play 5 of them.
I got you.
Well, we're going to play 4 of them because we don't play McDonald County and we do not play Monette in the regular season.
What are your basic thoughts about the first half, 21-6? I thought it started slow, but West Plains played a little better as we went. But Bluff's a little better throwing the ball than I expected.
Well, I was going to say both teams are throwing the football around the field. The Zizzers have had a couple of decent runs. Bluff, when they've run the ball, have really run it pretty well. But they want to throw the ball around too. And right now the West Plains has got the benefit of, 2 interceptions, even though we lost a fumble inside the 10, but we've also intercepted the ball twice. One set up a touchdown, and the other one stopped a touchdown right before the end of the first half.
This is where we are in 2025 and how the game of football has flipped, completely flipped. Because for how long you would say, well, you run the football to set up the pass. It is, for a lot of teams anymore, it is just the opposite.
Just the opposite, yeah. Harlan, I played, quote, 50 years ago, and if we threw the ball 6 times in a game, we were airing it out.
That meant you were behind probably,
well,
at least us.
Yeah, I was say we were airing it out if we threw it 6 times. And, of course, now if you run it 6 times, you've got a pretty good ground attack. So it's just a difference in philosophy. And a lot of it's because athletes, they need a little space. And the old running game, wishbone, power eye, double tight end, slot back, so on and so forth. You just turned around and handed the ball to the guy in the back of the backfield, and he ran up to the line of scrimmage hoping there was some place to go from there. Now, you're spread so far out, like I said, 5 wide receivers, 5 linemen, 1 quarterback, men in motion, and the defense is always on their heels. They're always looking to see who's going to get the ball next.
Halftime and the score, West Plains 21, Poplar Bluff 6. And we're back in 3 minutes on Hot Country KDY.
This is Roadrunner for Junkyard Dog. You got your ears on? Come on. 10-4. What can I do for you? I just passed you, son. Where'd you get all that chrome and them chicken lights? Come back. Rick's Truck Repair. They got the biggest selection of chrome and LED lights within 100 miles, and they're my go-to place for repair, so I'm not down for long. Mercy me, my Rick's got some issues. What's there, 20? They're on sale 63 in West Plains next to Highland Dairy. This is the Roadrunner, and I am headed to Rick's Truck Repair. I am gone.
If you're a pro or even a do-it-yourselfer, Win Supply of West Plains is your store. Win Supply of West Plains is your supply store for A.O. Smith water heaters, Delta faucets, Milwaukee tools, Klein tools, and all the accessories you need to do your plumbing yourself. Find them in West Plains at 1015 Preacher Row Boulevard and online at winsupplyofwestplains.com. Win Supply of West Plains is for pros like you.
This is Ginger with Miller Satellite and Home Store. If you're needing affordable and reliable internet, then we have a package for you. Give us a call today at 417-255-1972 and ask about our new HughesNet Light plan for only $49.99 a month with a $10 savings a month for the first 12 months and only a 1-year contract. Once again, that's Miller Satellite and Home Store, 417-255-1972, or check us out online at millersat.com.
Broken Bow Archery is ready to serve you for this fall's bow hunting season at their new location inside Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains. Stop in today and see our full line of top-tier archery equipment and accessories, expert staff, and services for everyone from first-time to the seasoned hunter. Be ready for the challenge at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply and Broken Bow Archery.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
Is it about time for a new heating and cooling system? Butler Heating and Air, your authorized Train dealer, says now's the time, because now through November 15th, you get an instant rebate on a new Train system of up to $650. Get unbelievable comfort and reliability with a new Train system from Butler Heating and Air. It's hard to stop a Train.
BHA, Butler Heating and Air. Call 256-7984.
building lasting relationships, one customer at a time.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but life got in the way. Kids, work, bills, it felt impossible. Then I discovered Missouri State West Plains has flexible programs that fit my schedule. Now I'm training for a career that gives back with job security for my family. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Helping others and building a future for my kids.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
We have a few scores from other football games tonight, which may be of interest to West Plains fans. The very first one that I saw was Carl Junction beating Branson in the first half, 17-14. So that's
not good, because that gives Carl Junction more points for the district's seedings.
We'll see how that turns out. Most of these games are at halftime by now. Also, Glendale is beating Ozark 21-14. Lebanon beating Kickapoo by 5, 15-10. It is a thin year for Springfield Public Schools football. Glendale winning tonight, but how about, I still cannot get over Parkview beating Branson.
Well, I was going to say Springfield Public Schools, and they dropped the program at Springfield Central. I shouldn't say dropped the program. They canceled the season due to the lack of players. And then I saw they also canceled the JV schedule because of, quote, lack of players. And also Springfield Central is not going to be in the Ozark Conference anymore. Hillcrest has already joined the Ozark Mountain Conference with us. Parkview would sure like to get in there with us, but that ain't going to happen. You know, so Springfield, the largest school district in the state of Missouri, and their athletics is a mess. Now, I'm just saying the way it is. Their athletics is a mess up there.
The band marches off the field as we await the second half of play, and
still 9 minutes.
Still 9 minutes. Good
yeah,
grief.
That's because it takes forever to walk up the hill, and the officials can't start the halftime clock of 20 minutes till both teams have reached the locker room.
Let's take another break here and come back in just a moment. West Plains ahead at halftime, 21-6, back in 4 minutes on Hot Country KDY.
Remember the first time the kids climbed into your truck? Now they're growing fast, and that old truck just isn't keeping up. At Bailey Chevrolet GMC, we've got the right truck for every season of life. Built strong, safe, and ready for the memories still to come. Together, let's drive a Bailey Chevrolet.
This is John Bailey. I want to personally invite you to come by and see us in beautiful downtown Willow Springs and find your next truck today.
Feller Construction is a family-owned and operated company serving the southern Missouri area. They provide various construction services from the smallest remodel to custom-built homes, all at a competitive price. Feller Construction of West Plains would be honored to be your builders for all your building needs. Contact Feller Construction at 417-257-7275 to schedule your project today.
Need CPAP or BiPAP supplies? Skip the wait at Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment. Reorder easily from home using our Patient Hub app or website portal and get your supplies shipped straight to your door. For a faster, hassle-free experience, call ahead at 800-874-8504 or order online today. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, 1703 West 8th Street in West Plains. Our community, our commitment, our care.
There are convenience stores, but not too many have a drive-up window. Yes, the Saba Shop has a drive-up window. They have a full line of drinks, snacks, and much more. They're always getting new products, and if they don't have it, they'll get it for you. The Saba Shop with a drive-up window. Convenient, right? They are open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. across from People's Park on Porter Wagner Boulevard. The Saba Shop.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Need new tires, brakes, or a battery? Need routine maintenance? Visit Don's Auto Service at donsautoservice.com. They offer financing that'll get your vehicle back on the road. They offer flexible finance options and double savings on select Goodyear tires when you buy online or utilize the mail-in rebate.
More than just a tire store. John's Auto Service.
Edgeler and Harper Farm Equipment and Kubota have been helping people around the farm for over 40 years. You can get the job done and get it done right with the Kubota L-Series line of tractors, like the L2501 all the way to the L4701. See the powerful Kubota L-Series tractors assembled here in the USA at Edgeler and Harper.
Hi, this is Charlene Smith. Remember, we are two names you can trust, Edgeler and Harper and Kubota, Mountain Grove and West Plains.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
We're yet to see players come back out yet. That should be happening pretty soon.
Yeah, I was going to say, the door just went up for the Zizzers.
So the halftime score, 21-6. Poplar Bluff, if you're just surfing scores, Poplar Bluff scored first in the ball game, and that was the end result of a very questionable spot on a third down play deep in their end, which led directly to them converting on that call and scoring the touchdown. But since then, 21 in a row by West Plains, and I don't know that we've really controlled the game so much, Paul, but we've been the team in charge.
I was going to say, we've taken advantage of their mistakes, and they've not taken advantage of our mistakes.
That's the basic difference right there.
We've scored 21 points, 14 of them off of turnovers. They've scored 6 points that they went down and scored. And, of course, like you said, Harlan, it's been a game of throwing the football around the football field because both teams are airing it out. Now, we have run the ball a few more times with Jackson Taylor, and Ethan Miller's carried it a couple of times, and Zizzers, of course, have the 15-point lead, 21-6, as we get ready to go to the second. Well, we're not ready to go to the second half yet because we got the 3-minute mandatory warm-up still to go, and Bluff's not even coming down the hill yet. Well, I see a flashlight. Maybe they are coming down.
Tomorrow, by the way, on our sister station, Q94, the Mountain of Rock, 11 a.m., as the Missouri Tigers play the Crimson Tide of Alabama at Faurot Field in Columbia. Boy, there won't be a ticket for that one.
Well, there may be because it starts at 11.
That'd be the only reason.
Yeah. I know there's a few tickets still here in West Plains because they said they weren't going to, they'd rather watch it on TV than go sit in the bleachers and watch. So, like I said, it's one of those that, it's a showcase for Missouri. They have an opportunity to actually make a name for themselves if they can hold off the Crimson Tide tomorrow in Columbia, get a victory. It's the 6th straight home game that the Tigers play to start the season, and it couldn't have ended with a better place than have Alabama come in. Of course, I can't remember. It's on ESPN, I believe, or CBS. I can't remember. But it's an SEC game, so it's got to be on CBS or ESPN, one of the two.
Do you remember your first major college football game you ever went to?
Oh, yeah.
Who was it?
Arkansas. See, I lived over in southwest Missouri.
So Arkansas and who?
It was Arkansas and Texas.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, it was in Fayetteville. Back when the stadium seated about 45,000. Both end zones were just a hillside. And like I said, we lived about 60 miles, and we used to go watch the Razorbacks play quite a bit back in the late 60s, early 70s.
Joe Ferguson played quarterback back in those days.
Yes, he did.
My first major college game was, I think it was in 75 maybe, at Columbia, and it was Alabama playing Mizzou. Bear Bryant was still coaching in that time frame, and Tony Nathan was the outstanding running back for the Crimson Tide. Phil Bradley played quarterback for Mizzou. Kellen Winslow.
Yep.
James Wilder.
Yeah.
They had
Well, you talk about Mizzou football, and there's a lot of names that you can bring up because, the Tigers have, back in the Big 12, they were a force in the Big 12. Them and Nebraska, Oklahoma, of course, Oklahoma State from time to time, and throw in Iowa State. And, like I said, it's how things changed because now we're in the SEC, and we're one of 16 teams in the SEC, and everybody knows who plays in the SEC.
That's a fact. And tomorrow, 11 o'clock will be the start time. Mizzou and Alabama on the Mountain Rock, Q94, 93.9. Now, let's take our last timeout before the second half. We'll take a 2-minute break here, Jacob, and come back with the second half kick. West Plains will get the football here on Hot Country KDY.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Exploring the rainforest of Costa Rica? Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I'm right here to help lend a hand. As your local neighbor, I can help you look at things you want to save for, come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Because your money should work just as hard as you do to achieve your dreams. So whether it's being debt-free or free to roam the world, call me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
Looking for a place to have a private party? Par 4 and More, a country club for all, is your place. Reserve a private room with a private server, get 4 pizzas and drinks for one low price. Play indoor golf, get an armband for the arcade, and whatever else you need for your private party. Students can bring their student ID for 10% off any food. It's all at Par 4 and More, 2 miles past Walmart on the left in West Plains.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubauer with Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains. It's football season again, and that means tailgate season at Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. With a great selection and always the best price, you are sure to score big with more for your trade-in than anywhere else. At Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains.
Together, let's drive to Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains for great service and the best price.
It's rock chip season. Okay, let's be honest. With the roads around here, it's always rock chip season. When you get a rock chip, go see Kevin at SMP Quality Auto Glass. He can fix your rock chip and keep it from spreading and making your windshield look more like a road map. If you need a whole new windshield put in because you waited too long, he does those too. SMP Quality Auto Glass, next to DQ in West Plains. Show us your crack.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
All right, they are beating Ava at halftime of their game. We don't really have a whole lot of other scores that are available right now, but I'm sure they'll be popping up left and right here.
They're up
as the second half of the football game gets rolling here. We're waiting for the captains. We already know who's going to kick off. I don't know why we have to go through this, but
because it's mandatory.
Oh, is it?
Speaking of Thayer, they're ranked number 1 in Class 1A.
No.
Yes, they are.
That kind of surprises me.
Well, they're ahead. Marionville lost a game to an out-of-state team from Arkansas, and they're number 2. Marionville's number 2 behind Thayer. Thayer is the number 1 ranked team in Class 1A. Kabul's also in 1A. I didn't know that. They've dropped to 1A.
Yeah, the Bulldogs have really struggled in recent years.
Yeah.
Just like a lot of schools, and I think the basic problem that many people have just simply having kids to play.
Yeah, getting kids out and the numbers. Well, like I said, when you're one of the smaller schools, your opportunities are just not there. There's just not as many kids that want to play. There's too many other options or too many distractions. Speaking of distractions, we're about ready to have a kickoff.
2 players deep for West Plains at the 10-yard line. Jackson Taylor will actually stand at the 15, and they'll move up a little bit on the opposite side with Wyatt Dew.
West Plains leads 21-6. We're about to start the third quarter here from Zizzers Stadium in the 7th game of the regular season. 7 games in already. God, that's hard to believe.
Here's the approach, and an onside kick. West Plains will cover the ball at the 44-yard line, or 43, somewhere, either of those. And first down for West Plains to start the half. And if they kicked it deep and returned it to the 43, we'd be talking about a great return.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if it was an onside kick because he tried to kick it really hard. It just hit one of the front guys. And we were fortunate to get on it because it kind of got away, but we got on it, and it's a 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Zizzers on top by 15 and have the football.
On first down, West Plains again with 4 receivers to the right side. Rolling to the right. Pressure from the backside. Screen pass.
Oh, my
left.
gosh.
Pass caught. 45,
Gone.
50. He's at the 40, 35, 30. Jackson Taylor at the 15, 10. Turns it back inside and scores a touchdown.
That was gone from the time he caught it, Harlan.
Good call by Paul Knight. 57 yards on the catch and run by Jackson Taylor. He knew it before he caught the pass, didn't you?
He did. He knew he was going in the end zone as soon as he turned around and saw 4 black jerseys in front of him and no white ones.
The Campbell's back took a beating on that pass and run. West Plains up now 27-6.
What'd you say that was, a
57 yards.
57 yard, yeah.
Let's see how the snap goes on this one. Reed Cobb ready to kick it. Low. Hold good, kick up, low line drive, and it goes through. And West Plains now enjoys a 28-6 lead over Poplar Bluff. 15 seconds into the second half, and we're back in a minute on KDY.
That was a
Driving in the fall and winter months can be challenging. You never know what Mother Nature will bring each day. Make sure your tires have plenty of tread. Give Wilbanks Tire a chance to sell you a new set of tires. Once you buy a set of tires from Wilbanks Tire, you can come in anytime for free tire rotation for the life of your tires. So once a customer of Wilbanks Tire, you will always be a customer of Wilbanks Tire. Wilbanks Tire, 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains.
Feller Construction is a family-owned and operated company serving the southern Missouri area. They provide various construction services from the smallest remodel to custom-built homes, all at a competitive price. Feller Construction of West Plains would be honored to be your builders for all your building needs. Contact Feller Construction at 417-257-7275 to schedule your project today.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Reed Cobb ready to kick it away. West Plains up 28-6. Bluff with 2 receivers at the 10. Here is the kick, angled toward the near sideline. It'll be caught at the 23. Return to the right, 25-yard line, still running right, turns it up, good tackle from behind, and stops the play after a very short gain. Good coverage that time by West Plains, and the Mules will have the football. First down.
Cale Harrison makes the tackle. Nice job there by the senior. Came across the field, tackled from behind, and the Mules take over. 15 seconds into the ball game, Harlan, and we're up 28-6 here in the second half.
That coverage looked different than the last one, where
yes, it was.
Players came down under control and kind of hemmed the return man in a little bit better.
Yep. Didn't have an alley. 1st and 10, Mules.
And they've got it at about the 27. Quarterback will fake, keep, get tackled into the backfield and down as Freeman got hold of him, and he didn't let go.
Freeman and Allen make the tackle right there, and when number 79 gets a hold of you, they list him at 6'2", 289. I was on the field before the game. He weighs 3+.
Peyton's a big boy.
Yes, he is.
Rucker Freeman's a big boy.
Yes, he is.
6'3", 309.
Yeah. You got some big boys up front, and then you got the best athlete probably on the field, number 74, who he can play anywhere.
If you're a center, you got to walk up first play of the night and see Rucker Freeman across from you. Go, brother.
Oh,
this is going to be a long night.
All night long.
Here's a pass play over the middle, slant, dropped, incomplete at the 30-yard line. And it'll bring up now the 3rd down and long.
A little bit of extracurricular activity right there.
Playing to the whistle, man.
Playing to the whistle, yeah. Ball was incomplete, and the man goes down.
That's all right.
Clock stops. 10:52 to go in the third quarter. Zizzers on top, 28-6.
What will they do here?
I'm going to say they're going to look for number 10. And he's out there by himself, covered by guess who? The one-hand man has got him one-on-one out there in the corner.
I don't think Josiah is very afraid. He can run. Here we go on third down and long. Back to throw. Wide open out in the left sideline, incomplete. And the quarterback had some pressure on him.
Yes, he did. That time, number 4 for the Zizzers was right there in his face.
And that was actually Colt Clifford, the quarterback, that threw the ball that time.
Yeah, he's usually, when he takes a snap, it's usually a run of some kind. And you got to kind of be a little bit leery because guess who the punter is?
If they fake this, they'd better make it.
Yeah.
Because the
4th and 11.
Game is on the verge of being over right now, but that would be it. Here's the snap. Big rush, partially blocked, I think. Ball goes straight up in the air, comes down, takes a great West Plains bounce, and it's down at the 35-yard line. And if that's the case,
that's a
7-yard punt.
7-yard punt. Yes, 7-yard punt. And I thought I saw a flag, but now the officials are going to come and talk. And they're pointing at something. There's something going on here.
Wow.
We're going to have a conference.
Did that look like it was maybe touched? It just went straight up.
Illegal procedure. They called a procedure against the Mules.
Decline.
I think they'll decline that. And the Zizzers will take the ball right there. It wasn't a dead ball.
Well, they're going.
Oh, how can you do that?
Unless.
How can you do that?
Did they illegally substitute maybe?
No, it's a legal procedure call.
And they didn't line up
They
yet. Marked
it, and the Bluff coach is going berserk on the far sideline. And I can understand why.
4 wide left for the quarterback. Ethan Miller rolling left. And lots of pressure from the backside. He's going to have to get rid of it. He does. Down the sideline, flips it. Ball caught at the 20 to the 15. And the tackle made at the 13-yard line, out of bounds. Ethan Miller kept the play alive, and West Plains will end up picking up about 20 yards.
Wyatt Dew makes the catch, gets knocked out of bounds at the 14-yard line. And Harlan, the Zizzers, they're doing everything right now because Ethan Miller got away from one of the rushers, got down the left side, threw the ball back across his body, and Dew was there to make the catch and the run.
Ethan Miller has shown an ability to put nice touch on the football.
You know, he's a senior, but this is his first year to actually play much at all except for JV and freshman ball.
On first down, the ball around the 14-yard line, and right up the middle, that will go nowhere. As Jackson Taylor took the hand of, boy, Jackson's had kind of a rough go of it tonight. Bluff has done a pretty good job on him.
He needs to catch more kickoffs and punts.
He's really good at that.
Yeah, he is. Well, he also had a screen pass, too. Didn't he get a screen pass for a touchdown? I'm trying to think.
Gain of 1 on that last run. It's 2nd down and 9. Clock at 9:50 to go in the third quarter. West Plains up 28-6.
2nd down and 9. Snap back. Inside handoff. They fake. This time they throw it out. Oh, my. Oh,
intercepted. That's going to be a pick 6 down the left side, maybe 40, 50, 40-yard line. And that's going to be an interception return of about 95 yards for a score for Poplar Bluff as their sideline explodes on the return by Caden Johnson. And Bluff gets back in the ballgame now, 28-12.
Last week we threw a 99-yard touchdown interception. Tonight it's a 98-yard reception for a touchdown. And the Mules are back in the ball game, 28-12 with 9:27 to go. And they're going to go for 2, Harlan.
Sometimes they jump the route on you. That was just a
bad throw,
poorly thrown ball to the right, toward the right sideline. So the Mules now down by 16 points. They have to go for 2 here.
That was a very, 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 very turn of event play right there.
Going for 2 from the 3. Quarterback looks left, throws left. Ball caught underneath, turned it up to 5, made it to 1, and he is not in the end zone.
He's going to be short. Pass fails. 28-12. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio. KKDY 102.5.
There are convenience stores, but not too many have a drive-up window. Yes, the Saba Shop has a drive-up window. They have a full line of drinks, snacks, and much more. They're always getting new products, and if they don't have it, they'll get it for you. The Saba Shop with a drive-up window. Convenient, right? They are open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. across from People's Park on Porter Wagner Boulevard. The Saba Shop.
There's nothing better than football. And just like the Zizzers bring power to the field, Cape Electrical Supply brings power to your projects. Whether you're a contractor, business, or DIYer, we've got the electrical supplies you need to hit a home run. From wiring and lighting to tools and expert advice, Cape Electrical Supply is your trusted teammate. Visit us in West Plains or check us out online. Cape Electrical Supply, powering our community, one connection at a time.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
Shane Curtis made the stop on that two-point conversion that Poplar Bluff was attempting a moment ago, and Shane made the stop for West Plains. Here's the ensuing kick, a pooch kick. It's caught at the 35-yard line, 40-yard line, and the tackle made at about the same place we were a moment ago. We're near the 43 for West Plains, and the Zizzers offense comes out on the field. 9:21 to go in the third quarter.
Zizzers offense needs to put some points on the board here and make up for that interception return for a touchdown. West Plains has the football. They lead 28-12 with 9:21 to go here in the third quarter, and a pretty good football game that we were in control of, and all of a sudden now we're kind of back to, well, we still have the lead, but not as big as it was.
We had two hands on it. Now we got one, but still up by two touchdowns.
By two touchdowns.
Let's see if we can put together a long drive or maybe a score. Here's a handoff on the inside counter to Jackson Taylor, and he is hit right at the line of scrimmage. Man alive, they are keen. They must be keen on him.
Well, we're not getting much on the ground. That time Taylor, that inside trap play comes in back as Miller rolls to the right. He hands it off to Taylor going to the left. No gain on the play. It brings up 2nd down and 10, still from the 41-yard line.
The way they're reacting to him, a quarterback bootleg, a fake to him, a bootleg by the quarterback would really work. That's because they're breaking so hard to whichever direction Jackson Taylor. He's on the wing to the right with 3 other receivers. It's 2nd down and 10 for West Plains from the 41-yard line. Ethan Miller takes it. Steps back, pressure from the left side, rolls to his left. He goes to the sideline and runs out of bounds after a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards.
I was going to say that play was broken up from the very beginning as neither of the receivers on the left side were open, and Miller just had to tuck it away and run and gets out of bounds for no gain. Actually, they're going to say he lost a yard.
Stepped out at the 40, so a loss of 1. It's 3rd down and 11.
Clock stopped, 8:29 to go in the third quarter. West Plains needs 11 yards for a first down, keep the ball in their possession.
All right, big play here. From the 40, their own. West Plains roll out to the right. Miller looks right. He looks. He throws over the middle. Got a guy. Sliding attempt, and it's caught. Was he inbound? Yes.
They're going to say he
catch.
Was. Yes.
Jacob Moore with a terrific diving, sliding catch at the 47 of Poplar Bluff. That is a first down and a gain of 13 yards.
That was a big play right there for the West Plains offense. Is number 13 for the West Plains Zizzers. Jacob Moore made the catch, sliding out of bounds for a 1st and 10 all the way down to the Bluff 47-yard line where it's 1st and 10.
The wide receiver wide out to the left side this time is Liam Gray. And Malachi mopping wide right. Here's a play right up the middle. And Jackson Taylor will have one of his better runs of the night. Gain of about 5 up near the 42-yard line of Poplar Bluff. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And once again, number 2 for the West Plains Zizzers. That's mopping. And he destroyed the cornerback over here in front of the Zizzer bench.
That guy will be a little more ready on the next snap.
Yes, he will be. Yeah.
Instead of looking at the ball, he'll be looking at the guy in front of him. Here we go again on 2nd and 5 from the 42. Snap back. Miller hands off. Taylor fumbled the ball. He falls on it, though, at the 42-yard line. Boy, that was a
break.
Near disaster.
Yes, it was. No gain on the play, but we do still have the football. We're inside 7:30 to go in the third quarter, Harlan. West Plains has a 8 or 16-point lead, but you just don't feel comfortable with that lead right now.
Well, we saw how quickly it can tighten up a little bit.
Oh, one play.
And now West Plains on 3rd down and 5. They're in 4-down territory right now. Motion man is Moore to the right wing. Take the snap, fake it, throw it out to the flat. High lob pass caught by Taylor. 40-yard line, knocked out of bounds near the 37. That's really close to a first down.
I was going to say the reception there by number 20. That's Gavin Marshall. They're going to mark him short of the first down. They're going to mark him, I think, at the 42. Well, if they mark him at the 42, it's a first down, but they're going to mark him at the 42 and a half.
37.
37 and a half instead of the 37. And it's 4th down and very, 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 very short.
So 4th down and it's inches.
The announcer said it was first down, but the chain gang says it's still 4th down.
I'm going with them.
I'm going to go with them, too, since they have the
handoff. Jackson Taylor, first down, spins across the line of scrimmage, 35 to the 30. The pile still moves, and he's not down until he gets down to the 28-yard line.
Nice block there by number 74. We call his name all the time. Jackson Hunter. And the Zizzers pick up the 1st and 10 and move the ball, and the clock continues to run inside. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Who's your best offensive lineman? Where do you run on 4th down and inches?
Behind number 74.
Behind your best offensive lineman. That's what you do. Jackson Hunter, heck of a ball player.
He's playing right guard now instead of right tackle because they've got an unbalanced line.
That might suggest a run to the right, you'd think.
I think so.
Here's Miller, takes it. They hand it off to Lawson inside, and he'll get a short gain up near the 26-yard line before he's driven down.
The important thing there is, Harlan, the clock continues to run as we're at the 6-minute mark here in the third quarter. Zizzers up by, 16?
16 points. And you know that on the West Plains side, they've got to be telling each other, wrap the ball up because they're going to be trying to strip it out of there.
Oh, yeah.
Down by 16 points.
Well, we've had 2 fumbles, lost 1, had 1 interception returned for a touchdown. So we've put the ball, we've had our fair share of mistakes. We just got to continue to move the football and keep this clock running.
Here we go. It is 2nd down and about 8. And now the snap. Miller looks right. He throws right to the sideline. Diving attempt incomplete. Tried to hit the receiver at the 21 on the pass that was low and away, intended for Wyatt Dew, and West Plains now has a 3rd down and about 8.
Unfortunately, number 13 for the West Plains Zizzers, Jacob Moore, was running a post pattern. There was nobody within 15 yards of him, but Miller didn't see him.
He was locked on, it looked like.
Yeah, he was locked on throwing the out pattern. And now it's 3rd down and about 8 to go. Clock stopped, 5:27 to go in the third quarter. Zizzers have the ball and a 16-point lead.
A touchdown would really help. Here's a pass over the left side in the hook area, caught by Moore at around the 20. It's going to be close to a first down.
I was going to say they're going to mark him around the 18, and guess what? That's going to be another one of those.
First down.
Oh, first down. Good call, Harlan. 1st and 10, West Plains from the 18-yard line. And the Zizzers move the football, and the clock continues to run here at Zizzer Stadium on this beautiful Friday night for football.
We're not quite to the middle of the month of October, but these evenings are going to start getting a little cooler pretty quick.
Going to have to start wearing long sleeves.
Yep.
You've already got them.
Hey, old and cold rhyme for a reason. Under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Roll out pass to the right side. Quarterback looks. Miller pumps it, throws it. Ball caught. 5. Touchdown, West Plains. Jacob Moore.
Moore from 18 yards, and the Zizzers now again up by 3 touchdowns. Nice throw and catch there by the West Plains Zizzer offense.
4:45 left in the third quarter, and West Plains increases their lead to 34-12. So the West Plains offense, they just keep on chugging. Good grief. What do we have last week? 55?
Week before 55. Last week was 35.
So
That's 45 average.
That's a lot of points. And now 35 more tonight. Cobb extra point kick up. Good. And West Plains lead is now 35-12 over Poplar Bluff. And we're back in a minute on KDY.
Do you have assisted devices that you no longer need? Such as a wheelchair, a walker, a cane, or shower chair. You can donate it to Ozark Independent Living. They will in turn give it to someone in need. It's local people helping local people. Ozark Independent Living in West Plains at 1098 Avenue, 417-257.
Fresh Gulf crawfish, fish, and shrimp that's shipped every week. Hey, make things awesome. You can check out Shrimp Runner's Boil Barn, serving up boiled shrimp, crawfish, and crab legs. Wow, it's spectacular. And it's right here in West Plains. Shrimp Runner Seafood and Shrimp Runner's Boil Barn. Check it out.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
I got to get to that place. I'd like me some shrimp.
I was going to say that's down there by the Civic Center, isn't it?
Right across.
Right across the street from the Civic Center.
Easy to find. Okay, now West Plains kicks it away with Reed Cobb. Zizzers up 35-12. Cobb has angled every kick so far. This one angled toward the right side and taken on the fly at the 20. 25, they run right. Turn it back across the field, and he gets to the sideline. He's at the 50, 45, 40. Missed tackle, and tackle finally made inside the 25 at the 23-yard line.
We just need to kick it out of bounds. That way they can't get it any farther than the 35-yard line.
That time they started running right, and then he cut back.
Yep.
And the coverage of the containment on that side just disappeared, and he was up the sideline.
He's up the sideline, and Cobb was there to make the tackle along with Maupin, who was able to chase him down from behind and keep the man out of the end zone. So it's 1st and 10 for the Mules from the Zizzer 23-yard line, and we're still about a third of the way through, or 2/3 of the way through the third quarter.
So the game ain't quite over. 4.5 minutes to play in the third. 35-12, but Poplar Bluff with the ball to 23 of West Plains. Earnhardt takes it, and he fumbles the football. Fumble. West Plains has it at the 23-yard line.
Fumble was forced there by the two down linemen. Number 73 for West Plains, that's Rucker Freeman. Number 74, that's Jackson Hunter. Forced the ball away, and the Zizzers come up with it, and it's 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Big play there by the Zizzer defense.
That ball popped out quick, and we had two black shirts on it immediately, and I couldn't pick up the number of who actually recovered the ball, but really alert play.
I think it was Cropper,
Luke Cropper was the guy near it.
Yeah. 1st and 10 West Plains from their own 22-yard line.
Marshall will be an H-back to the right. Alva spread set and the ball to 23. Quarterback back to throw. Miller with time. He heaves it way down the field, and it's caught by Moore.
Zizzer offense to keep the ball in their possession and put more points on the board.
Give credit to Jackson Taylor on the last run. He was really patient. He waited for his lead blockers to clear the path, and then he turned it upfield. Now it's third down at about 3 from the 17. Jackson Taylor again. And he dances, jukes, and moves it upfield near the 15. Whistle blows. It's going to be very close to the first down where they blew the play dead.
I was going to say the official on the near side is standing right on the 15-yard line, which means he's going to be just short. It's going to bring up fourth down and about a yard to go for the West Plains Zizzers at the Mule 15-yard line. They need 1 for a 1st and 10. I'll bet number 24 gets it.
Okay.
You want to bet?
If I call it, it'd be a quarterback bootleg, but that's just me.
That's what you wanted to run in the second quarter.
That's right. I want to run it now. Here it is, fourth down in a matter of about a yard. Hand off Taylor. First down, Moore inside the 10. The 5, Jackson. Close.
He's in,
and he's
baby.
in for a touchdown. Well, he wasn't going to stop.
He was not.
About a 15-yard touchdown run for Jackson Taylor. 2:14 to go in quarter number 3. 41-12, Zizzers.
That was a good run by Jackson Taylor. He was hit twice. Once about 3 yards past the line of scrimmage. We already had the first down. And then another one around the 5-yard line. And this said, "You're not tackling me. I'm going in for the score."
Reed Cobb ready to kick with the left foot. Kicks it, bangs that one good. Good kick by Reed, but it's wide, no good.
Missed it left.
2:14 to go in the third. West Plains 41 and Poplar Bluff 12. Back in a minute on KDY.
Junkyard Dog, you got your ears on? Come on. 10-4, what can I do for you? I just passed you, son. Where'd you get all that chrome and them chicken lights? Come back. Rick's Truck Repair. They got the biggest selection of chrome and LED lights within 100 miles, and they're my go-to place for repair, so I'm not down for long. Mercy me, my Rick's got some issues. What's there, 20? They're on Cell 63 in West Plains next to Highland Dairy. This is the Roadrunner, and I am headed to Rick's Truck Repair. I am gone.
If you're a pro or even a do-it-yourselfer, Wind Supply of West Plains is your store. Wind Supply of West Plains is your supply store for A.O. Smith water heaters, Delta faucets, Milwaukee tools, Klein tools, and all the accessories you need to do your plumbing yourself. Find them in West Plains at 1015 Preacher Row Boulevard and online at windsupplyofwestplains.com. Wind Supply of West Plains is for pros like you.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Reed Cobb will kick it away. What will we do here? Kick it out of bounds?
I would kick it out of bounds.
41-12. And here is the kick. That's going to be near the sideline, but
I think he stepped out. He did.
Oh, they're going to say stayed in bounds. Tackle up the sideline after a gain of about 10.
Oh, I thought he was signaling stop a play because
no.
That's what I thought he was signaling, Harlan.
Looked like his heel was coming down on the white on the sideline, but evidently it didn't touch. So West Plains will play defense with Poplar Bluff taking the ball across the 30th, 31-yard line.
So the Mules have the football. They're down 41-12. Still 2:10 to go in the third quarter, and the Zizzer offense has been on fire this evening.
Both teams have been hurt a little bit with turnovers, but it's kind of evened out except the one pick six for Poplar Bluff. 41-12. Mules have it from their own 31. Earnhardt throws to the right sideline. Pass is caught, and the tackle made after a gain of 2.
Nice play there by the Zizzers number 11, Josiah Long, with one arm or one hand, made the tackle for a gain of 2, and one of the Mules is still down, Harlan. We got a mule down.
We have a lame mule on the field.
Oh, I like that one. I like that one.
And I only say that because...
You probably worked on that all day, didn't you?
No. I'm just, at least from here and looking through the glasses, I wouldn't make light of it. At the beginning, I thought he was just cramped up, but evidently it's going to be a little bit more than that.
Looks like they're looking at his left knee, I think. And
they're stretching his right leg. It is a cramp.
Yeah.
Oh, he hadn't had one of those in a while.
No. Well, we're getting late in the season. You should be in shape by now. Dehydration.
The coach says, you're running, and the coach says, are you tired? You say, no. And he says, you haven't run enough. And then you run some more and say, are you tired? And you say, yes. And he says, well, you're out of shape. Keep running, you know. You never could win those arguments.
No, you're on the wrong end of the conversation.
That's right. So with a timeout on the field, we'll take timeout here and back in 1 minute on Hot Country KDY.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
Local people helping local people. That's what Ozark Independent Living is all about. Ozark Independent Living helps the disabled, the elderly, Medicaid recipients, and disabled veterans remain in their homes independently. Do you know someone who needs help? Contact Ozark Independent Living today in West Plains, 417-257-0038.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
Here's a pass play on the ensuing play, dropped incomplete at the 33-yard line as Poplar Bluff unable to convert on that play. Will bring up a third down for the Poplar Bluff Mules. The intended receiver was Logan Slack, a 6'3" receiver on the near side of the field. It's third down.
Third down and about 7.5 to go for the Mules from their own 22.5-yard line, or excuse me, 32.5-yard line. Zizzers spread out across the field defensively. Looks like they're only going to bring 3, Harlan. No pressure.
On the snap on third down, quarterback draw play over up the middle. Quarterback hands off on the draw and a good run across the 35 up near the 39-yard line. That's going to be really close to a first down.
And you know they're going to go for it. They're down by a score of 41-12. My math's not very good right now, but fourth down and about a yard to go from their own 40-yard line. They got to get on the other side of the 40 for a 1st and 10. And guess where they're going to mark it? 1st and 10.
Oh, well.
Nice spot.
I'm just going to forget it.
No.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Down to 120 and counting in the third quarter. Bluff takes their time, breaking the huddle and coming to the line. 7 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry up. They just got it off in time. Rolling left, throwing underneath. Low pass, incomplete.
Pass intended for number 1 for the wide receiver. That's Caden Jenkins. And guess who was standing right between the quarterback and the wide receiver?
I'd guess Jackson Hunter, but I don't
know. Nope, it was Warren Lawson.
He's had a really good game.
He's had a good game, and that time he was in this position, and the ball was just outside his reach, and that's why the receiver couldn't get it, because he was in the line where he needed to be.
Warren Lawson has had a really solid game tonight.
He's played well this evening. Done a good job at that outside linebacker spot.
Josiah Long's had a really good game tonight.
Oh, well, yes.
From the 40-yard line. On 2nd down and 10. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Quarterback rolling to pass again. To the left. Pressure from the backside. Pressure. He missed the tackle. And now the quarterback throws the ball underneath. High pass tipped incomplete at the 40-yard line of West Plains. And that time the quarterback in the game, the runner, Colt Clifford, took a big chance throwing that ball, lobbing it over the middle, and nobody ended up catching it.
I was going to say, I think that was that number 22, Wyatt Dew, that broke up that pass?
Somebody got a hand on the ball, I'm not sure.
And kept it out of the receiver's arms. May have been number 23, Dason Roberts, because the jersey's all stuffed up underneath his pads. I can't see.
Now it's 3rd down and 10. We still have 50 seconds left in the quarter.
We're going to get done before 10.
Now a throw on an out pattern. The ball, a sideways pass. It's called incomplete as they floated the back out of the backfield, and that was Devin Ferguson, and that ball is called an incomplete pass.
The quarterback was standing at the 36, and the ball hit the ground at the 35.
I see where you're going with that.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing they called it an incomplete pass because he picked it up and would have scored.
Right. So now, instead of that, the Mules will punt with the clock stopped at 46 seconds to go in the third quarter.
This third quarter's taken about 2.5 hours to play.
Kick away and nearly blocked. And it goes out of bounds, shanked.
That's out of the stadium. That ball is kicked. He kicked that over the fence.
Where'd they mark that out at?
Well,
45?
they haven't yet. They marked it at the 45.
Of West Plains.
Yeah, of West Plains.
But in whatever, that was a shank.
Yes, it was.
Brother.
You understand that word.
I know what, exactly. I can describe it in great detail.
If it goes directly at a 45 or more angle to the right, or if you're left-handed to the left.
I'm more of a 70-degree guy.
70-degree, okay. Okay.
That's not pure right, but it's really close
to straight right.
Will y'all move, please? I'm getting ready to.
I'm getting ready to hit. Move. Can you move
way
back
over
a little
here.
bit?
Now the spread set, West Plains with 40 seconds left in the quarter. They'll hand the ball off, and that's Lawson, and he'll be hit, kept his legs moving, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it, and that's going to be it for the third quarter of this game as West Plains will go into the fourth with a lead of 41-12. We'll be back in 90 seconds on Hot Country KDY.
Are you needing to sell your real estate? Seek help today from the professional realtors at Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty. Their agents have decades of combined experience and are experts in all areas of real estate, including commercial real estate, farms, new construction, and of course, residential. So if you are looking to sell, turn to Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty at 1822 Porter Wagner Boulevard in West Plains.
Hawkins Home and Lawn. Best brands, best service at 67.
It's yard cleanup time. Hi, this is Anna. Time to get busy, and we have just what you need. A full line of power equipment from Husqvarna. Chainsaws, leaf blowers, trimmers, and all the accessories. And of course, Husqvarna, Gravely, and Aaron's mowers. Plus, we service what we sell. Stop in and see us today in our West Plains and Mountain Grove stores.
Helping in your community is a great feeling. Howell County Habitat for Humanity is working on building their 31st home this year. If you would like to be a volunteer, it is easy and quite rewarding. Habitat for Humanity needs volunteers to work on Saturdays. To step up to be a volunteer, call or go by the Habitat Restore at 1109 Porter Wagner Boulevard. Do it once, and if you have fun, do it again. Howell County Habitat for Humanity, helping families one home at a time.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
If West Plains scores a touchdown as we start the fourth quarter, and they have it at their own 45, we would have a turbo clock.
Second down and 12. We need 10.
Handoff.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Oh,
Fake it
my.
out to the flat ball caught by Gavin Marshall at the 50-yard line, and he'll be tackled near the 49.
Gavin was going to try to cut back. Unfortunately, the guy from behind him caught him.
Gain of about 6 on the play, and it'll be third down and 4.
3rd and 4.
If he'd kept running, he probably would have had a better run.
Yeah, I was going to say if he had kept running towards the sideline, he'd have picked up the first down. But he was looking to cut back against the tackler, and unfortunately, he didn't know there was a guy right behind him chasing him.
Maupin splits wide out to the right side. On the near side, Liam Grave for West Plains.
Illegal substitution on our part. We had too many men in the huddle.
Here's the snap, rollout play. Miller looks, he pumps, he rolls. He is tackled for a big loss back at the 37-yard line. Tackle made by Poplar Bluff's Christian Aguambo.
Ooh.
And West Plains will be forced to punt the football.
Well, like I said, we should have got an illegal participation penalty because we had 12 men in the huddle, and when we broke the huddle, one of the guys ran off. That's a 5-yard penalty. But no flag. We'd have rather take the flag and play 3rd and 10 instead of 4th and 20.
So West Plains will punt the football away here. I can't see both numbers. I believe that's Cropper that's going to kick. Low snap. Picks it up. Cropper kicks it away. And a pretty good kick. It'll come down at the 36-yard line. High bounce. And taken by West Plains right there. They'll down it and first down. The 36 for Poplar Bluff with 10:24 to go in the ball game.
So the Mules have the ball. They trail 41-12. Zizzers, of course, are in control. 10:24 to go here in the fourth quarter. And the West Plains Zizzers look to go to 5-2, Harlan. And, you know, that's good because you got to have a win when you play teams that are under 500. You got to have a win to get as many points as you can. And this is one of those games where the Mules will be 1-6 after tonight. And we'll get our 30 points for the win. We'll get points for playing up a class because I think the Mules, aren't they 5A?
I think they are.
They're 5A, so we get points for that. And anyway, next week the standings will come out, and hopefully we'll still be in second or third.
The snap, the handoff, running play right, tackle made in the backfield, and there was nowhere. You talk about penetration. We got some that time from Wrecker Freeman. He was the first guy on him.
There was a lot of people in the black jerseys in the backfield that time. A loss of 4 on the play brings up second down and 14 for the Mules. We're inside 10 minutes to go in the ball game.
Mules will now be faced with second down and long, second and about 14. They got to get to the 46-yard line of their own 46-yard line for the first down. They have it right now at their own 32. The snap, quarterback looks left, pump, hit in the backfield. He got away, and they blew the play dead. Oh, my gosh. They called the play dead because the rusher had him in his grasp, but the quarterback got away.
Yeah, and the coach on the far sideline's not happy about that one either. And I can understand that. I mean, he wasn't tackled, but the referee blew the whistle, and when the whistle blows, the play stops. That's the end of the play. So now it's a third down and about half a mile for the Mules as they've got to get to their own 46, and the ball's resting at the 24.
They got to get 22 yards. It's third down. Let's see what kind of pass rush West Plains puts on here with 3 down linemen. Does anyone blitz from the outside? They do blitz. Up the middle, Cropper comes in, and now the quarterback sacked in the backfield.
That was Cropper that made the tackle. No, it wasn't. That was number 73. That's Freeman. He made the tackle in the backfield, a sack for the Zizzers, and the Mules are going to be forced to punt it away, which they've struggled with that this evening.
Peyton Allen was also in on the sack that time for West Plains. It is fourth down for the Mules from their own 22, and they have to punt the ball away. Clock running with 8:20 to play in the game. The last one was a shank.
He got that one away in a hurry.
That's better. High kick comes down at the 49 of Bluff, and they cover the football at the 46. So they punted for a first down, and West Plains will have it.
They did. They punted for a first down. West Plains gets the first down with 8:09 to go in the ball game. Zizzers up 41-12. They have the football, and it looks like to me we've got our first unit back out there again.
And right now with the lead being 29 points.
The crowd is starting to drift towards the exits.
I was going to say, for folks still here, don't worry about traffic so much tonight. It's kind of thinned out as the second half has gone along. So it shouldn't take you too long to get out of the parking lot tonight. First down at the 46-yard line of Poplar Bluff. West Plains on offense. They hand the ball off. And that's Taylor across the 45 near the 44-yard line. It'll be second down.
Nice run there, really.
That's Lawson instead of Taylor, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was Lawson with the football that time, and he picked up 3 yards and actually picked up about 6 because he was hit 3 yards deep in the backfield.
Second down, and about 7 yards.
Clock keeps a ticking, and that's the main thing right now. West Plains has plenty of points to win the ball game. Now they need to just eat up clock and put this one in the book and be 5-2 after tonight.
And we talked about in the pregame, Harlan, who would have thought?
Here's the quarterback. He's flushed, and he's sacked again at the 46-yard line of West Plains.
Kind of nice to have a big lead, isn't it?
Loss of 11 on that play. We had, the quarterback, Ethan Miller, hasn't been sacked all that much this year. They've done a very good job of scheming and keeping him free to throw the football, but Poplar Bluff has got to him a couple of times here in the second half.
We're looking at a 3rd and 20 for the West Plains Zizzers from their own 47-yard line. Clock runs, 6:50 to go in the ball game as more and more people are headed for the early exit.
Jalen Ackland sends the play in. West Plains now looking at long yardage, 17 to go for the first down. Whistle blows right as play starts.
And I think that was a illegal something.
Well, it's going to be illegal something.
Yeah, I think it was illegal. They were pointing towards Poplar Bluff, but they're going to mark it off against West Plains, or no? They're not going to mark off anything.
Into the game comes Memphis Wade for West Plains in place of Liam Grape, and he'll line up as a wideout. Clock starts again, 6:33 and counting.
I think it was an equipment issue because he came over here and went right to the equipment table.
Let's watch for Jacob Moore here. He splits to the right, back to throw it. Miller nowhere to go. He runs up in the pocket, tons of pressure. What's he going to do? He's going to throw it out of bounds.
He got rid of that one because there was a lot of pressure coming that time, and nobody was open downfield, and it's 4th down, and clock is stopped. 6:13 to go in the ball game, and I think the Zizzers are going to punt this one away.
6:13 left. It's hard just from a natural nature standpoint if you're playing quarterback to intentionally throw the ball out of bounds, but sometimes that is the best option, and that was the case there.
Yeah, because, like I said, it would have been another 10-yard loss if you hadn't thrown it away. Cropper to punt it. Let's see how this snap is. The last one bounced back there.
But what I say on golf shots like that, at least it was straight.
Straight, yeah.
You gained yardage.
And we're gonna play the punt with just 10 guys.
Not much of a rush. Kick is away. And a
nice
really good kick. Cropper lands it at the 18-yard line. And it continues to bounce down inside to the 9-yard line. So that means that is a 44-yard punt with no return.
Nice punt there by Cropper, and the Zizzers defense going to be back out on the field with 6 minutes to go in the ball game, and the Zizzers have a commanding 41-12 lead.
Thanks if you're watching the live stream. Our guy Drew Joyce on the far side over there has that all totally under control.
Got a few sophomores out there right now for the West Plains defense. Drew, he's not paying attention.
He's not paying any attention.
Not paying attention at all.
Here's the snap from the 9. Handoff around the left end. They get to the side of the 10-yard line. Tackle May at the 13. And it'll bring up 2nd down for Poplar Bluff. And on the tackle again that time, Peyton Allen chasing the play.
Chasing it down the line of scrimmage as the nose tackle. Makes the tackle outside the hash marks, between the hash marks and the sideline, and it's a gain of 5, but it could have been a gain of about 25 had he not made that tackle.
This time they'll split out J.R. Latham to the right side with a slot receiver and a single back. Gage Earnhardt takes it, throws it over the middle. High pass caught, really good catch. And the tackle made as Colt Clifford brought it in across the 20-yard line to the 25. That'll be a first down for the Poplar Bluff Mules.
1st and 10 for the Mules out to the Zizzer, or out to their own 20 market. They're going to mark it at the 25. Yeah, right on the 25. And the clock is inside 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Zizzers have this in control, but the Mules are still out there trying to score. Both teams have their first units out there.
West Plains will be 5-2. The Mules will be 1-6. Here's a handoff around the left end. Looked like a half pass for a second. It's Clifford again, and he runs and is run down at the 25-yard line. Good pursuit by West Plains. Stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, we get to talk a little bit about some different guys out there. Number 16's out on the field. That's Liam Gray, senior defensive back, playing that inside linebacker position. Also in there, number 62. He's our starting inside linebacker, Raiden Wilson. And those two guys are chasing the ball down.
Zach Evans is a sophomore, 5'10", 200-pounder, playing at linebacker for West Plains. He's in the middle right now. Here is 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Quarterback Earnhardt goes left, throws left. Ball is underneath, incomplete.
Nice play there by number 4. He's been all over the place tonight. Warren Lawson had a hand up, knocked the ball down, and it brings up 2nd down, stops the clock. We're inside. Oh, it doesn't stop the clock. Incomplete pass doesn't stop the clock anymore.
Well, wait. Tonight it doesn't stop the clock.
Doesn't stop the clock on an incomplete pass. Huh. Now it does at 3:35.
Oh, they finally got it stopped.
Yeah, the officials were looking up here, waving their hands.
But they can read the scoreboard.
Yeah, they can see the scoreboard.
Here's the snap. Earnhardt looks left, throws it underneath. Good pass, good catch. Tackle made right there. And there the guy is I just mentioned, Zach Evans on the stop. Number 16 for West Plains. And it'll be short of the first down. They're going to mark him at the 33-yard line if the side judge is correct.
And that's going to bring up a 3rd or 4th down and about 2 to go. So this could be the ball game right here, Harlan. 4th and 2. Mules need a first down to keep the ball. Zizzers want the ball back so they can run out the clock.
Earnhardt at quarterback has had some pressure here in the second half. Gage Earnhardt takes it, looks left for Bluff.
There he
is. Fake and gets
Oh.
away from the defender, and now drilled as he throws it downfield, incomplete. And West Plains will take over on that, and what a hit.
Rayton Wilson said, hello, welcome to West Plains.
Man.
That was a pop. So the Zizzers get the ball 1st and 10 at the Mule 33-yard line, and this ball game's over. And, well, the Zizzers can't really take a knee because, well, it depends on if the Mules want to take timeouts.
That's one of those hits where Rayton Wilson hit the quarterback. And it was one of those hits where when you get hit like that, you see just a flash of light, and suddenly you're on your back. That was a hit.
And the junior varsity, or the second team for the West Plains Zizzers, is in the ball game.
They'll run the ball left and pick up nada on the carry by Huxley Freeman for West Plains.
Quarterback in there, number 10 for West Plains. That's Cale Combs, sophomore quarterback for the West Plains Zizzers. Play clock at 2:20 and counting down. 2nd down and 12. And West Plains has the ball in a large lead.
I know that I know a lot of these younger kids play JV football, but it doesn't replace the experience of getting out and playing a varsity game.
And also it gets you one quarter closer to lettering.
That's true. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. 2nd and 11. Toss play running to the right side. This time it's Aiden Pablin, and he runs and is tackled just across the 35 near 32-yard line.
Nice cut there by the sophomore running back, number 25. Cut up inside, picked up about 3 or 4. Gets it to a 3rd down and 9 with less than 1:30 to go in the ball game, and the Zizzers have this one well in control. And we talked about it. Next week, Marshfield comes to town. The Blue Jays will come in here for week number 8.
Aiden Pabian on the last run for West Plains, and West Plains looking now at 3rd down at about 9 o'clock, down to 1:15, and we may be able just to run the clock out now.
Well, if the Mules don't take time.
Why would you take time out? Here's the snap, toss play, reverse play, running to the left. Pabian again, and Pabian gets across the 30 down to the 25-yard line.
2 men moving at the same time. That's illegal motion. And the referee threw the flag about halfway into the play.
Illegal shift call against West Plains, so that'll move it back and make it a 3rd down and about 13.
Yep, and unfortunately that stops the clock at 59 seconds to go in the ball game. But if you run a play, well, you'd still have to run another one because it would be the 25-second clock here. So do you think people are wanting to know if we want to get out of here or not?
I've got blackberry cobbler and ice cream at home. Man, I got stuff to do.
Oh, and you got to play golf tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
You get in bed and get up in the morning. So after all that, it's 3rd down and about 15. Close to it. No, make it 14 yards. From the 37, handoff inside
Ball's on the ground.
Huxley Freeman
Mules
loose
got
football, and Poplar Bluff comes away with the football with 27 seconds to play.
27 seconds to go in the ball game. The Zizzers have the lead, 41-12, and it's just a matter now of running out the clock. And looks like Bluff has got their first unit out there. Look for number 11 to go deep, or number 10 to go deep.
Outside of that, they haven't really shown, much at all from a running standpoint or throwing the ball downfield. But when 10 gets his hands on it, you got to pay attention. This time the quarterback is going to split out wide to the right.
Number 10's the quarterback.
And that means there he is, Cole Clifford.
Cole Clifford. It's probably going to be a run of some kind.
Gage Earnhardt wide right, and he does run the ball to the left, and he has stood up after a gain of 1, driven back, and that may be the ball game.
Let's see. Bluff's not. They're not signaling for timeout.
That's a long bus ride to Bluff, so let's call it good. That's going to be the football game.
No, it's not, Harlan. They're hurrying to the line of scrimmage. They're not going to get a playoff, I don't think. That's the ball game.
There.
That's ball game.
Final score, 41-12. Paul and I wrap it up in 1 minute on KDY.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
Do you have assisted devices that you no longer need, such as a wheelchair, a walker, a cane, or shower chair? You can donate it to Ozark Independent Living. They will in turn give it to someone in Plains at 1098 Avenue, 417-257-0038.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
We're back here at Zizzer Stadium, 41-12, the final score, and West Plains wins it. They fell behind 6-0 to start the ball game, and then reeled off a string of points, and they end up winning pretty easily, Paul. And they continued to win and pile up points on the scoreboard.
That's what I was going to say. They pile up points on the scoreboard, more